Hey y'all, welcome to Dice Legends. Great to have you here. We are a Dungeons & Dragons live streaming show. My name is Vahid. I'm the DM for the show. Great to have you here. Our adventure takes place in Aratai, which is a grand walled city where the forces of darkness are on the rise. Oh. Hey, let's meet our cast of heroes. Let's start with Monique.
Kia ora everyone, I'm Monique and I'm playing Tnemrot, Tnemrot.
Hi, I'm Truby and I'm playing the Sully.
Hi, and Talofalava, I'm the Samoan playing a wizard by the name of Lona. My name is Ronnie, by the way.
Hi, I am the Raylene and I am playing the Ha-Kapella.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I've run out of words. We are the cast.
Yeah.
So it's great to have you guys with us. What we're going to do is we're going to play the
Titles! The titles. I actually forgot what I wanted.
We are back.
Oh my! I'm scared.
Okay, you should be, because you remember where we left off last time?
I
We are on the
do.
run.
Monique
Oh.
remembers? Well, I think it's your time to do a recap, so just wait. Wait until the music starts, and when the music starts, you're on. It's gonna come.
Last time, we started in the tavern. Lona managed to talk our way out of it. We found Donnie, Sully's brother that looks exactly like him. We
Ooh.
went back to the Tower of the West Guard, but we got suspended.
Uh-oh.
Sully was miserable, and Vahid was excited because we all decided to split up. We all got hijacked and kidnapped by Nosru's team. He took us into the office. We tried to escape. Raylene smashed whole person 13 times. But then she got a finger cut off. We got put into the cells. We thought we were trying to escape, but then we had to fight our way out of a cage match. We did 2 of them. We bet them, but they lied to us. And they kept us in the cages, but we were going to escape. We knocked out the guard. We ran down the hallway. We found some wine and some grain. We decided to light the place on fire. Yeah, and we used burning hands and sacred flame. And then we turned left.
Hey, good work.
Wow!
Good work.
Wow.
Brilliant!
Too fast.
That was
Too fast.
Yeah, we haven't had anyone
Go
finish
back.
4 times before.
Short time.
Yeah.
Brilliant!
Yeah.
Anything to add?
I think you need to give the crown to Monique.
I think I'll keep it.
I should have accepted. No,
Can you like do like a Mean Girls type of thing and just do a piece of it and then break the tiara?
Yeah, I'll give you this like little ruby that's kind of been like kind of like falling out of its socket. Yeah, you can.
So much.
Yeah, no
really
problem.
wanted that.
Yeah, it looks good on you.
I forgot to say that we don't have our belongings, but we did grab weapons in the room before we lit it on fire, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've all weaponized.
I still want to find my coat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
invisibility.
All my stuff back.
That
Yeah.
Coat of the moonlight. Or what?
Yeah. I want my armor. I helped make that.
Because
Yeah.
your armor classes are all really low.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
without
Yep.
our armor.
You don't have your armor on. You've got like a shield.
Yeah, but not
I
a
think-
chain.
So
Got a
Raylene,
battle axe.
Truby, Monique, your characters all have shields.
Yeah.
So Lona, you're down as well. Okay, so now that we know where we are, we're kicking off where we started off, underground. You've just started a flame in Nosru's underground lair, and you turned left.
Left. Very important.
The corridor is straight for about 40 or 50 feet, and then it turns right. I want to know the order that you're traveling in, and describe how you're moving, how you're going.
All right.
Classic team order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sully
Can
at
you
the front.
Sully at the
demonstrate?
front.
No, Sully's like, oh my gosh, he's watching the grain and the wine go up in flames. And it's too late, it's already happened. He's like, okay guys, I hope you're really sure about this.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we can't turn back now. We've
Yeah.
just lit on fire.
Guys,
Right.
we need to go now.
Okay,
I
right.
still want my stuff back.
Okay, right. That's I'm not sure if we've got time, buddy.
All right.
Sully will lead the way down the corridor.
Okay, so you're not sneaking. Or are you sneaking?
Oh,
There's been a gong hit, right?
Yeah, there's been a go hit, so
No.
I think we gotta
Yeah, we gotta
at least
pace out.
speed walk. Like,
I mean, there's a fight at night. Seth and Kermit.
how's your kids doing? All right.
I'm running full strain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Perception rolls, everyone, please.
Give me goodness. Give me goodness.
12.
5.
21.
8. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Good
One,
eyes.
thank you. 5.
Okay. Excellent, thank you.
No, not excellent.
It's excellent for me because I know what to do. Okay. You move down the corridor briskly. You're not very quiet at all. You turn the corner and you cannot help but notice that suspended from the ceiling against the wall are 2 chains, and at the end of the chains, 2 cages that hold things in them. And one of them are the dead remains of someone. Rest in peace. And in the one closest to you is a dwarf.
Me?
Oh.
Not you. Is a dwarf.
How did I get here?
You're dead.
And the dwarf sees you, sits upright, holding onto the bars of the cage that he's in, and just stares at you incredulously. What? What? What?
What was that?
I suppose we're still barreling down the corridor at this point. I believe that is a dwarf. I'm assuming by the fact he's in a cage, he's a prisoner.
We should help him.
I'll rather keep running.
Lona here might know the way out.
Okay, that's a great idea.
Or he could be a tricky trickster.
He could be.
I think you're right, Tnemrot. He doesn't stand much of a chance. This place is going to fill up with smoke shortly. Yeah.
Right.
All right, I guess.
Excuse me, little guy. Do you by any chance know our way of getting out of here?
Let me out. Let me out, and I can get you out.
Oh, there's always a catch.
That's good enough for me.
Seems like a reasonable request.
Tnemrot, can we reach the top of the cage?
Oh yeah, easily. It's
Okay.
about, the top of the cage is sitting at about 7 foot, so 2 meters, 20, something like that.
I tell him to say, "Stand back, little man." What's this accent, man? I don't hang on, I'll get it.
sounds like your
Does it
voice.
sound okay? I go, "Stand back, little man." And then Tnemrot just like axes at the door to the cage.
Whoa! Okay.
Sorry.
Just roll damage. You don't need to roll to hit. You're gonna hit it. Just roll damage.
Damage for a mace.
Mace is a D6 plus your strength modifier.
4. 5, 6.
That's pretty impressive. It's almost completely destroyed, but it's still there. And cling, a big clang. Oh, and one more.
All right, I'm gonna get my battle axe that I picked up from the storage room, and I'm gonna go.
Can you reach?
Oh no, I can't.
Because
I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna like,
yeah, we lift her up.
And what's the damage on a battle axe? It's 1d8.
Yeah, 1d8.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, memory 6.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so what were you aiming for?
Oh, +2.
So you're aiming for the door, or are you aiming for the chain that was suspended by it? The
door.
I was aiming for the door.
Okay, you smash it, and then the axe follows straight away. The lock breaks off, and he kicks it open. He says, "Oh, thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. I'm indebted to you all,
All right,
for all my days."
Well, you can pay us back now by showing us the way out. Do you know the way out?
Yes. What do? Yeah. Who are you?
We just helped some random dude.
My name is Threna. Threna.
Threna.
Beautiful. Who gave you that name? Was it your mother?
My mother or my father, I don't know. It's been handed down the line. Threna, son of Threna.
So like Threna the third.
Threna, son of Threna.
The second.
The second. I am Threna the second.
Now that we know which part of the genealogy you're part of, can you tell us how to get out of here?
Well, it's not gonna be easy. Let me tell you that for a beginning. All right? It's not gonna be easy.
Okay.
We have dealt with some very difficult things before. Don't underestimate us. Just tell us.
Especially her.
Okay.
Especially her.
There are. Okay, let's see. Well, there's the way through the what do you call that? The battle arena.
Oh, yeah.
There's the way through the arena.
I'm familiar.
Okay. There's the new tunnel. Okay. Then there's the way through to the Colosseum. Then there's the locked one, the one that's always locked and guarded. And then there's the way that goes to a tavern through to some dwarven caves.
Is that the tavern that we were just in?
That would have been.
Oh, wait. Oh yeah, and then there's the sewer that empties out into the ocean.
Oh, into? Yeah, shit.
Okay, right. That's quite a few different ways.
I'm feeling ocean. I don't know why. I think it was just because he said it with such passion that it made me want to say ocean.
You want?
I was thinking the locked door. I think there's something behind that locked door.
Guys, I want my rings and my kalimba back. I can't leave this place without it. I really can't.
Locked door.
Ocean belongings.
Thumbs up for locked door. Thumbs down for ocean.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, Sully, come on.
Oh, what basis are we making choices on here right now?
Well, I don't
In the
know.
moment.
The locked door is gonna be hard. There's guards in front of it.
Look, I understand your compulsion for loot is high, but right now I feel like we're just trying to survive.
My rings and my kalimba is not loot.
I'm just worried about her rings and her kalimba.
Please.
What is this based on? The idea that our stuff is behind a locked door.
What do you think, Thrina? What one would be the safest? What one would get it out? Well, what one would get us out in time?
Okay. Look, just around the corner, there's a passageway that goes straight up to the heart of Nosru's kind of, money pits. There's a lot of people gonna be there. A lot of people. Even this late at night, it's gonna be a lot of people. So, no matter what, it's gonna be hard. I think the easiest one is either through the dwarven caves or through the new passageway or the ocean tunnel.
Okay, look, honestly, I would prefer the one that has the least amount of other people occupying it, right?
Ocean tunnel. Ocean tunnel.
All right, yeah, let's go.
That's
Flow
probably
in with that. Let's flow like the ocean.
We can go to the ocean, but when we get there, can somebody pick me up? Because I don't do well with water.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't swim. Why do we need to know?
That's all right. We can use you as a float device.
Okay.
because the tunnel empties into goes into the ocean.
Right, so just
Like a
that's about
Like a slide of
waiting
water.
there for us, is there?
We'll find out. Let's go.
all right.
Gone!
No, let's go.
Go.
There's a big peeling sound. Peel as in like something that
Yeah.
reverberates, not as in like a banana or an orange. Like
Imagine banana.
yeah.
I thought onions.
One of the things I love about the English language is the same word can mean totally different things, right?
Good stuff.
In this case,
Yep.
the sound reverberates. It peels through the thing. Gong! And our friend Threna II goes, oh. That's not good.
What?
Is that because of you guys? Is that because of you guys?
No.
No, I think it's because we let you out.
Yeah.
They're probably looking for you. But we'll save you.
Who speaks Dwarvish here?
I do.
He starts muttering a string of the foulest curses.
Oh.
Oh,
My
it's
ears.
very impolite.
Oh, do you kiss your mama with that mouth? Oh my goodness.
What he's
What'd he
saying
say?
is, he's sorry, and that
And-
he'll get us out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's ever so polite. You're really, truly obliging.
And I'll go up to Threna and I hold him by his I don't know.
He's got a
his
big
jaw.
beard.
His beard. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab him and it's like, hey man, in Dwarvish, hey man, you better get us out of here and like pepper a little bit of obscenities in there. You better get us out of here quick. In Dwarvish, so that nobody but maybe Tnemrot can get.
Okay, do you want to hit us with
All right.
a persuasion roll?
All right.
Really passionate.
12.
You're good. You must be good at persuasion because it adds your charisma. It's added onto it.
Oh, but I've got the. Yeah.
You add your
Jack of all trades as well there. So.
+1 for Jack of all trades.
And then 2, so 11, 12, 13, 14.
14.
There you
okay.
go.
He says, deal.
Yeah.
Okay. You speak Dwarven?
Yes, 3 languages.
Wow. Okay. He said, the gongs mean they're a warning for everyone in this lair warren, whatever you call this place. When there are 10 gongs, Nosru releases his chasers. So everyone here has got 10 gongs to get to a place of safety before the chasers come and find your butts.
All right. Did anyone keep note of how many gongs we've just
I
heard?
think we're up to 2.
Yeah, this is our second. Okay, great. Let's start moving towards the ocean and see what we find along the way.
Yep.
Okay.
We run.
You run. A 2 run.
I do run.
You go around the corner. I said it curved to the right. Yeah? Going up to there, going around to the right, after a very short passage, it opens at a T intersection, and there's a wide corridor in front of you that goes to the north and to the south. He goes to the northern side and peers around the edge. What are y'all doing?
I'm up against the wall, just percepting.
I'm just going to produce a bit of a firebolt in my hand, and I just want to see where the wind takes it.
Whoa!
Wow.
And where the wind's blowing. That's what
All
I just want to
right.
test.
Okay. I love that thinking. Okay. There's no clear sign at the moment of anything. There's no clear sign of any specific direction of wind. It's a bit confused because of the meeting of corridors, but that's a great idea. It might be useful later on.
Not picking up anything. Anyone else?
Just give me a warning, eh? He looks out over the top where Threna's head is. Sully's head also pokes up around the corner.
Okay, thank you. Nimrod.
Yes?
Remember how you got that really good perception roll?
Yes.
Just kind of sitting there while these two peek around the corner, you're aware that it sounds like behind you. If you remember, those of us that missed the previous episode, one of the 2 guards was hit with a hold person spell.
Oh, yes.
And
Morga.
Morga wasn't killed, is that correct? If I remember that right, or if I got...
Yeah.
Brooke got
Brooke got
knocked
knocked
out,
out, put into the cell.
Then Morga showed up on the scene.
Morga, and you held person, and then we ran,
Yeah.
right? You're pretty sure there's some sound coming from back that direction, from behind you.
Okay. We got it.
Okay, so back to you, Sully. Looking around the corner, to the north, there is just chaos. You can all start hearing the sounds of people going, ah, 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 and to the north, the passageway goes in a straight line, and there are people pouring out of some doors, some like 100, 200 feet ahead, and just running in a chaotic mess.
And so Sully kind of looks down to Threna and he's like, so we're not going that way, right?
We're gonna blend in.
What?
Wayne done.
We have to go that way, unless you want to go back through the arena way.
Oh, no, thank you.
That way, he points to the south, is the arena.
Right, and from my recollection, it didn't look like there was any way of like getting out through like the arena, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
there's,
the arena, if you remember way back to episode, I can't remember, when Nosru first brought you into his lair,
Yes.
he took you through some sewers
Yes.
and through a door into the arena.
Yeah,
But
and we were there last episode as well.
that's right, that's right.
That was behind us, right?
Yeah, it's to the south.
To the south.
Well,
Threna goes, come on, let's go. And he starts jogging forward to the north.
I hear something behind us, everyone.
all right.
All right,
I think this is our only option.
yeah, the little man's real crazy, but I like it. I think I'm gonna follow him.
All right.
Cool. Right, everyone run.
All right.
Follow the little man.
I'm running.
Okay.
But I'm like looking wildly around to see if there's any sign of my rings or kalimba.
So as you move forward, there are people, as I said, up ahead that are mostly panicking, running back and forth. You're still a long way away from any of them, and there are some corridors that branch off of the passageway that you're on, and he is ignoring them and heading pretty much straight towards where all the people are.
Oh, great.
Any plans?
Oh, I'm supposed to be here.
Oh, sorry. Go!
What's his name? Timmy, the second thingy.
Yeah.
Is there anything behind these doors? What are these things we keep?
He said, the passage we just passed on our left, that's where the gladiator rooms are. The one on the right we just passed, that goes to some housing.
Absolutely nothing.
I think we trust him. Let's just keep going.
Let's go.
Everyone put your shields up. Hide your faces.
Hide your faces.
All
Hide
right.
your kids, hide your wives.
Raylene, is Ha-Kapella doing anything in particular?
I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna pretend. I'm gonna act like I am one of them and blend in that way. So I'm gonna be like, oh, I know the drill.
Okay, fine.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my acting skills.
Excellent. I love that. You can either choose
Performance?
yeah, sure. If that's what you're best at.
What does distinguish us from the people that are kind
You're
of?
carrying weapons.
Okay.
Otherwise,
We look
I'm
good.
a tiefling.
Yeah, right.
tiefling.
Yeah.
Ronnie, what are you saying?
No, I was just wondering the same thing. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just going to try and bundle up my little thing that makes me obviously a town guard. And
We don't have any of
You
our
don't have
town guards,
any of that
guys.
stuff. You guys look like civilians
gonna
that
hide my
happen to be carrying shields,
Nah.
a battle axe, and a mace and a spear.
Yeah. Sully, it's like, okay, I'll be. No, because are they all armoring up?
They're just running. They look like normal citizens
Okay.
that are running in panic, trying to find some place to go.
Why would they even bother with us? Why don't we just keep going?
I'm going.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still gonna act through it. 19 plus 4.
Yes, Queen, you better get in the front.
23.
Okay. Watch this.
He says he moves up past those two corridors, and he says, just up there's the drinking hall. We want to go here first. And he turns to the right, down a passageway which is about 40 feet long, and ends at a door. And you recognize this door because you've been here before. This is the door that goes to Nosru's personal chambers.
Oh, big bed.
Oh, I know this place very well. I know these doors.
Yeah, this is Nosru's room, right?
Yeah, he's got something on mind. It'll just take a moment. I'll be right back.
We'll follow you.
Yeah. All right.
If he's got something of yours, then he might have my kalimba and my rings. And I just get the battle axe, like I slowly lift it as I go for the handle. Maybe.
I say you two get in there. I'll cover you, and then Sully moves to the door and just keeps a lookout down one of the corridors.
Okay, so you go back.
How many
where you-
approaches are there to this door?
Okay, so imagine that you've come out of the main corridor, right?
Yeah.
And you turned right,
Yeah.
and then you came to the door. Yeah. That passageway continues north as well, like a little L,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So there's two
So there's
possible
two
ways. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 places to cover.
I'll be on
Yeah.
the other cover place.
Yep. Great.
Okay, so you guys are covering the two sides.
Team eyes.
Yep.
Lona.
We're team spies. We're going in.
Nice.
Okay. He tries the door. Chink, kunk, kunk, kunk. It's locked.
Well,
Gone.
That's 4. All right, I'm gonna
he
swing
looks at
and
you,
go for
right.
the handle boom, with my battle axe.
Okay, roll damage.
4.
Oh,
4 cogs.
oh, can I do D10 so that because I've got my two-handed? Where's my D10?
That's the versatile trait.
Yeah, I've been studying. 8 plus 2.
10.
10.
You smash the door handle off completely. He and Threna the second, Threna son of Threna, kicks the door open. It's dark inside.
Oh,
All right, and I fire up a little firebolt.
okay.
And I'm just like,
Is there anyone in there?
it doesn't seem like there's anyone in here.
This is the room that you were in not so long ago, where Ha-Kapella lost her finger.
Oh my gosh, imagine if you found that. Look, Maura! We can start back on. I've got really good healing powers.
Oh my gosh.
Are we looking for fingers then?
He's got something of mine.
My finger.
Sorry, keep going.
That's fine.
Can't
So-
put a finger on it.
So the room in front of you, a medium-sized room, the big table with the scrolls on it, and some chairs, some food, all that as I've described before. And to the side, another chamber with a very large bed and a metal lockbox, chest, as well as a wardrobe.
And
And what?
Finger
in the fruit bowl.
I am.
Team Eyes. Perception rolls.
Yeah, come on. It's our specialty.
Oh dearie, not mine today, hon.
Oh, don't worry, I got it.
Okay,
23.
7, 8.
Okay.
Just count us in, could you,
Okay.
Mom?
Monique,
Yeah.
there's just so much noise.
Yeah.
People are screaming, people are running, it's echoing around the corridors. Hey, it's all a bit much.
It's alright. Fuck us up.
Oh, you're touching me. I thought we were at opposite sides of the.
We are. I mean, well, no, we're standing on the same corner, but we're just
we're
looking
looking
different.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm just nervous.
It's alright, I know, I can tell. I got a 23.
Okay, Sully, you do not yet hear anything that is worrying, apart from,
I go.
that's like the old, yeah, apart from, you do hear
Your impending doom.
faintly, sounds very much like our friend Murga.
Can I kind of intuit how far away it is? Do they sound distant or like
Okay,
on us?
you can't, not on you.
Okay, so
Medium distance.
so I should be able to say, guys, we've got company incoming. Hurry it up.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna use this battle axe again and go straight for that metal box.
okay, and Lona?
Meanwhile, I'm readying my mage hand, which I figured out you can actually turn into a key. Yeah,
Oh.
and I can actually unlock this sucker.
Okay.
Oh, you don't. I want you to go first. Then I want to see that.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah.
I want you
Right,
to
and then
try.
so I conjure up a little hand that comes in and it turns into a key.
And you're gonna try to use some
And then
sleight of hand.
Yep, I'm gonna insert it.
Sleight of hand away.
Here you go. 11.
Oh,
No, no,
I
no.
think
no,
Plus
no,
a
no.
sleight of hand
skill.
skill.
no.
Sleight of hand is dexterity plus 2, 13.
This is a much too good a lock. I'm sorry.
All right,
Can't-
move your hand. Move your weird key hand. All right, here I am. With 2 hands, versatile.
That's a 10.
Oh my God! 10 plus 2, 12.
Wow. You smash the lock.
I like this battle axe.
Your battle axe now has a nice big nick in it.
Oh.
So it's
What is that gonna do?
it's gonna give you a -1 damage every
Fine.
time you roll it.
We did it, and then we're like, oh, wood. Opened it up.
You open it up.
What's in it?
Inside it, there are the greaves,
Oh, I love it.
There is-
Miss juice.
mace.
Grab the mace.
There is a short sword.
Grab a short sword.
There are a couple of rings,
Oh yes.
Spears?
not in the chest. Not
My
in the
kalimba
chest.
in there.
Your kalimba.
God.
Okay.
Ah, kalimba.
Let's pause for a moment.
Yes.
Pause for a moment. Let's just pull down the intimidating music just for a moment.
Yep. Oh, love that Aratai tune.
That's actually
takes me
so
back.
nice. Everyone close your eyes.
I'm just like,
If you're watching us, close your eyes.
this is great. You know, really calms me nerves.
Okay.
Out of the middle. Yeah, Sully is emboldened by that, I think, because he's like, she found it. Yeah. She found it.
Right. And my coat, is it in it? No. Is there anything else in here?
Remember I said there was also a
Wardrobe.
Oh.
Wardrobe.
Thraina the second reaches in, loots around, pulls out a necklace, and puts it on, and tucks it under his shirt, and starts heading for the door.
And I'm rushing over, I'm looking for other things. I'm just gonna open up the wardrobe and see if I can find some more stuff.
Okay, the wardrobe is where the spear and your armor is.
All right, armor
it's-
back up.
It's gonna take you a little while to armor on, though.
Yo, so I'll call out to the others. Oi, Sully, Tnemrot, I found our things.
Let's just go inside. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, why am I clapping?
Oh, I liked it. It's urgency.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna take a minute.
Sully,
Yeah.
the sound of Morga is getting closer. You can distinctly hear sniffing.
Okay.
Even though we'll hide under the bed, it's huge.
As Sully rushes over to his armor, he's like, look, I don't think we're going to be able to armor up before. I'm pretty sure Morg is on our heels, and I think she's almost at our door. I don't know if any of you can do anything about that.
I might be able to buy us some time.
What?
Okay.
I immediately, my mind hits Brug, and I'm like, I remember his ugly face and his teeth and that, and like, I'm gonna alter myself to look just like him.
Now, can you make yourself look like anything that's not? Can you make yourself look like a monster?
Ooh,
Like
that's a question for
Okay,
this.
can you look that up?
Yep.
Meanwhile, I love that idea. What are you other guys doing?
I'm also suiting up and putting my armor on and my mace.
And grabbing your mace?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Are my javelins there as well? So, because I'm, yeah, cool.
As I'm doing this, though, I make my way over to the side of the door, and I just lean myself as I'm putting my weapons. I drag them to the side of the door. So if the doorway's here, I'm on one side of the door. I'm behind the door, so that if it opens up, I'm behind it. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah,
Getting
nice.
ready to attack just in
called-
case we
yeah,
need
yeah.
to.
Alter self.
Yep, right here. You assume a different form when you cast the spell. Choose one of the following options. The effects of which last for the duration of the spell. While the spell lasts.
While he continues to read that, Raylene, while he
Yes.
doing? Let's get some ominous music in here.
Facial features, sound, voice of hair.
I think Ha-Kapella is trying to armor up and putting on her things, but at the same time she's doing it in the hallway,
Okay.
like looking with her one head out of the door and kind of like looking around here.
Okay.
I'll take that back. I cannot change into a creature that's a different size.
A different size.
Yeah.
I don't think he is a different size.
Oh, really?
Morgan?
I don't think Morga's a different size.
Brug?
I thought they were huge.
Are they not?
The chieftain.
Oh,
They're
shoot.
The
huge.
chieftain.
Spoilers.
And that was the chieftain of that big boy.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, guys, that are watching this. So I just want to check this because it can
We'll play the whole music.
medium, same size as you.
Whoa, let's go!
My size medium.
Yes!
Okay, so what do you tell us, Ronnie?
Sure, well, that's all right. I hit a little incantation. I'm like, formulate, concentrate, boom, and then like, and then all of a sudden I see growth. Oh, neck here, body here, chest here. Oh yeah, a lot of hair. And then I'm a big old brute here. And then I look into the cupboard. Hopefully I find one of these somewhere in there. Nope.
There are spears and there are.
Now this is me.
Whoa, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Morga comes around, looks around the corner, smelling.
All right,
So let's set this up.
Oh,
Let's set it up. Can you guys help me by removing those, please? This is a good size. That's the size of the room that you're in. Okay? And we have a corridor. I think that's a corridor.
If we all hid under the bed, could we fit? Out of curiosity.
It's Nosru's
You could
bed.
try.
I reckon.
The bed's huge, remember?
Huge. Huge.
It's huge.
Huge.
Okay, we have a door here, which is open, right?
Oh man.
It was open, and you said you were hiding behind the door?
I'm hiding behind it. Ray's poking her head out the door.
Okay, so we have Tnemrot facing backwards there. Ha-Kapella there.
Just noticed Turan's figure, eh? Turan's here.
We have,
Maybe he's under the bed.
we've got his big table.
Yes.
We have a room divider,
Sully's not there. He's there.
and then on the other side of the room divider, we had a big bed, which we will symbolize with this. Do you know what? That's our big bed.
Nice,
Yeah.
love
Right.
it.
Oh wow.
Okay, that's our big bed.
Very aesthetic.
Beautiful.
We have chest there. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Sully's over here.
Sully's over there, and
Armor up.
this is a wardrobe.
Cool.
And we have Morga has come around the corridor. It's come around the corridor here, like that.
So here then.
You come there.
Yeah.
Excellent. And Morga goes, says, "What? What are you doing here? You dead!"
I not dead. I'm stronger when I get up from being hit down.
Whoa, why are you in Nosru's room?
I was looking for the people that escape.
Gong! He walks up to you and says, you find them?
Not yet.
They smell close.
Oh, that was me.
Okay. Yes?
Could I use a spell?
What's your spell?
My minor illusion. I can create a sound. So I'm gonna create the sound of our footsteps and our voices coming from. Where do we need to go?
I reckon back behind
Back-
us, 'cause
yeah,
we need to go this
back
way,
here.
right? Wait, why do we? Is that right?
He hasn't told you.
Oh,
But surely we know what way we've come from.
Yeah,
we've come
Where
from
did we come
You've
from?
come from this way here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Don't know if that was enough for Jason to get the pictures, but you've come from this way and here.
all right. Well, I'm putting my minor illusion and just creating that sound.
And I'm like,
Like, hey guys, we're going over here, guys.
Great.
Hey, you hear that?
Okay, meanwhile, Sully, Tnemrot, are you guys doing anything?
No, I'm being as quiet as possible. Oh yeah, I'm putting we're.
Can you get my clasp?
No, but you're on the other side of the door.
Oh yeah. Don't worry.
Can you do me up?
Yeah.
I'm also putting on my shield armor, but we're trying to be as quiet as possible.
Yeah.
Stealth rolls!
This plays the audio for the minor illusion sound. When I play it, just imagine it's my voice and like
One.
this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. 18.
You got, what did you get?
What? The critical loss. What is it called? A critical.
Critical failure.
Critical fail.
Okay, so this is how it works. So Murgus goes, and then you hear some footprints behind him, and he wheels around and goes, "Oh, come on, Burga!" And then there's this clink as you drop your shield, and he wheels around and says, "They're behind you!" and pushes you into the room.
Oh no.
Hit that battle music. Eilish, hit the battle music.
Oh,
How are we going to distinguish?
well, are we flanking?
You were technically all flanking him. Let's all just go for it and attack all at once.
Now, You guys have him flanked.
Yeah.
Okay, Raylene, you get to go first.
I'm gonna use my battle axe, two-handed, please, and I'm gonna just swing right for his arm that's holding the Morning Star.
Okay, go.
15, 17, 18, 19.
19 definitely hits. It does mean that you don't have a shield. If you do it two-handed, it means you can't be using a shield.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll drop the shield.
I like her.
Okay,
I don't need it.
roll the 10-sided dice,
yes.
+2, but you -1, so just
Yes.
+1.
Plus 1. 9 plus 1, 10.
It's, it's more your style.
There you go. I like this.
She's
You,
back.
he is shocked and surprised to see you there, and a look of betrayal. Look, he looks at you. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, my turn. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, should I give away the fact that I'm just gonna take a swing at Sully, just like, but kind of miss him, just like,
Okay, a deliberate miss.
yeah, just,
I don't think Sully tries to move. He's
I'll just go with it, all right? Just, you not beat me, human.
yes, I will.
Gotta make it look convincing. Ow, that hurt.
Okay, do you want to make a performance? See how good you do imitating Burga's voice?
12.
Oh.
No. It's
Oh, wait, never
performance
mind.
is a skill. Down.
Is my charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, +5.
No.
Sorry, +3. Sorry, my bad.
Plus 9.
15.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You do a very good interpretation.
You were.
Imitation of his voice. Okay, Sully.
Oh, you were close. Now I'm gonna strike at your friend.
Okay, you step up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Step up to the streets and.
Oh!
That's a critical fail.
What number did you roll?
It's a 1.
I'm
Yeah.
not liking our chances
Oh,
today.
dear.
That's 2 already.
Yeah.
Hey guys, in the chat, please let's keep track of the number of crits we get. So that's
Spam
2.
the ones.
We got 2 1s. We don't have any 20s yet. Okay, Brant. Monique, what's Tnemrot doing?
I get my mace and I just like slash at Morga's Achilles heels.
Okay,
You know,
great.
right on the ankle bone.
You have advantage because you're flanking.
Good. 13, 14, 15. I don't know, I just made that number up. 16, 17.
That's easily a hit. Yep.
Great. 1d6 plus 2. 5, 6, 7.
Wow, you guys are just pounding on this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, Morga says, Broog!
Huh?
And then he's they're here! And he takes his big club and whacks Sully, because you look the biggest. And in his eyes,
Yeah.
that makes you the biggest, the most important threat.
Is Turan doing it?
What did you just roll?
I just rolled a 20.
This is not Bill. It's one of those episodes.
Oh no, Sully. Oh no.
Ooh, why you got so
Time to
many
pray.
dice?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
17 hit points in one blow.
Oh!
I think Sully wasn't ready for him. Sully just looking at Morgan.
Yeah,
and
sure
then,
he wasn't.
And then suddenly, like, the club just connects and it just, like, socks, like, wins Sully, I think. Yeah, exactly. He wasn't. He's like, oh, wait, hold on. This creature's big. Bang! And, oh, you're that big. Okay. All right, good hit.
And
Good hit.
thank you, Monique, for pointing out that Turan hadn't done anything. Turan steps up with his axe, goes,
Yes, Turan.
Turan gets a very impressive number. I'm not going to tell because you probably saw what number he rolled.
I didn't even.
Okay.
I don't have my glasses.
He hits. Nope. I'm throwing the dice away. We won't use that one.
Okay,
Hey.
let's start now.
6 plus, I'm not going to say what. Oh, wow. This guy is really, really hurt.
I kind of feel a little bit bad.
He's going to try to run.
Nah.
He's going to try to run, which means every single one of you can do an opportunity attack.
Yeah, we
Oh, yeah,
can.
go.
No. And starts to run. Everyone can make an opportunity attack if you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not going to. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, God, I can't, friend. Wait, you are my friend. Oh,
Step out of it.
Lona, come on!
Opportunity attack. Let's go.
19 plus 4.
Oh,
I mean, your commitment to the part's admirable, but really, I think the jig's up.
23.
I got an 8.
13.
13's nothing.
9.
8's nothing. 9's nothing.
Right. I'm using a one-handed this time.
Okay. You still don't have your shield in your hand.
I mean, you're fine. All right.
You can't, yeah, because you got, okay, imagine this. I've got 2 hands, haha. Now I suddenly have my shield. Haha.
Yes.
No.
Fair enough. All right. Let's go. 5. 2.
And.
Plus 1. Plus 2. Plus. And 1? Just 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because of my.
And I'm like, no, friend.
Lona, he's not your real brother.
Gone.
Wait,
Where's the little man?
Yeah, I was about to ask there. Where'd he go?
Okay, he was hiding against the wall.
Oh, what?
He says, all right, let's go, let's get out of here. That's, how many gongs is that? A
That's
7,
7.
6?
7. Sorry, I'm not very good counting.
7?
7.
Let's go.
I'm keeping track of the Mona incident report.
No.
We're not even
for you,
suspended
pal.
still.
I know, but it falls a habit.
He says, to the sewer. Is that where we're going?
I thought we were going to the ocean.
Oh, we're going
Ocean.
to
The sewer that leads to the ocean. Is that where we're going?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, if that's the closest, then yes.
Okay, go, let's go.
I'm happy to lead now.
Okay, he sprints to the end of this corridor in front of you, the one that Monique's character was looking down. And you come to a T intersection. He turns right. You go again. He comes to another intersection. He turns left. If you guys are starting to get confused, that's probably fair enough.
Okay, cool.
Okay? I think Raylene's character, Ha-Kapella, would probably be fine.
A little bit better.
Yeah, but the rest of you are starting to feel a little bit confused. And he
Iceboard.
heads through a passageway that leads to a big underground market.
Okay.
The marketplace has clearly been abandoned. There's stuff just like the supplies that the shop owners have are all just sitting on their stalls. There's silks, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Here, he, though, Threna the second, just sprints through them.
Ed's sprinting. Sully's like, these people sure left in a hurry. Surely we're not that much of a threat, are we?
Maybe the chasers are really scary. Hey, is there any food on those stalls?
Yes, there is.
All right, I'm gonna sprint past one of the things. What's on the table?
It's quite late at night, so there's a lot. Most of the food's gone. There's like some piles of spices, and then there is some like dried nuts and fruits.
All right, I'll get some dried nuts and fruits, like in a. It kind of just.
Can I make a perception roll
Yes.
to see if there's either a boat, a canoe, or supplies to somewhat make a boat, like somewhat of a crafted raft?
I love your thinking. That's great. Okay, I'll hit perception first, or no, actually, it's probably more accurately investigation. To be honest,
Investigation?
I'll let you choose whichever one you're better at.
I think that they're both the same for me.
Got some scroggin.
15, 16, 17 for both. Yeah, either roll is 17.
There's a couple of barrels there. You know, if the barrels were empty, you could probably float on one of those.
Okay, so as we're sprinting, I say, all right, I'm just letting you know, I can't swim. Should we be looking for barrels? Should we be taking the barrels with us to float ourselves?
Right, because you can't swim.
No, sorry.
No, it's all right. Don't apologise.
Why take a right back?
Nimrod can't swim. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, you know. She may be, and she's not the only. Oh, I mean, she is the only one who can't swim, and not at all.
Oh, then don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Wait,
Yes,
no.
you drown.
No, wait. I think we should get the barrels because I think that's a great idea. Not that I'm scared of swimming as well. but-
Can someone just help me take one barrel?
I'm getting a barrel too.
Okay,
Everyone take a barrel.
okay, the barrels aren't empty.
Ah!
Okay, so there's some barrels. You want to start emptying them out of their what's
No,
inside
we
them?
roll them.
Okay, slosh. I don't know if full barrels float very well, but one sloshes. Okay, you got one.
I'm gonna now
Start
start
rolling.
running and rolling it towards where the water's going.
Do we have barrels?
Yeah, we do have some barrels in here. I'll find the barrels. Meanwhile, how many barrels are we looking for?
I've got one. What have you guys got?
Wait,
Anyone
can
got a sail?
Can we share barrel?
Yeah.
Am I small enough to fit in that barrel with Tnemrot?
Are they big?
Where are my barrels? I'll find them in a little while.
What do you
The
think?
barrel's not gonna fit two of you in it.
I clear a table, like one of the tables that has some of the storage stuff on it. Is
Yeah.
the tables around? And I was just like,
You're gonna carry a table.
Okay.
We're gonna table. We got a barrel. Have you got a barrel? Or?
Where are my barrels? I know I've. That'll teach me for not expecting to find barrels.
Nice.
Yeah, a table. Oh my god.
Yes, Sully's like, okay, well,
What about a sail?
yeah, he grabs an awning off one of the markets. No, he doesn't truly believe that's going to work. So he'll be okay. Right, I'll grab. Look, all right, I'll get another barrel. Get out of here, Grains.
You grab the sail. Oh, you do whatever you want to do.
Thorina says, "We don't have time."
Sorry, all right, let's go.
I've got nothing. I've got the skorgan with me. I've got dried nuts and.
So to summarize, we have a full barrel.
Why?
We have an awning that has been discarded.
No, you gotta.
I didn't
No.
take the awning.
No, we
Just
have
the barrel.
a table.
I took a barrel.
A barrel? Okay. All right. Let's hit with some percentile roll. You can both do percentile rolls to see how full your barrels are. So roll 2 10-sided dice. That's the 10s and the other one's the 1s.
Oh, shivers. 9 plus 5?
So no, that's the 50.
59.
Oh, so 59.
59. So okay, it's 59%. So it's pretty full. Yours is, you've got an olive barrel.
Great.
Excellent. It goes slop, slop, slop. Okay.
23.
23. Oh yeah, it's not so bad. Not so bad. Yeah. Fish.
Oh yeah, great.
I smell fish.
Okay.
I could make a good lunch later.
sorry.
And
Go.
That's 9.
he is. Thorina starts his string of dwarvish swearing again,
Bro, I'm with him.
and heads out of the marketplace into another corridor, takes another turn. I'm gonna say Ha-Kapella, you're the only one that actually probably knows what is going on. Perception rolls, everyone.
20.
Nice. 8.
15.
Yeah.
Nice.
12.
You guys are running down the passageway, and he says, we're on our way. Thorina's. But as you're running down this passageway, Nimrod,
Yes.
you run past a door that's open a little bit. It's just clearly been left in a hurry, just like all the others. And inside it, you catch just a quick glimpse on the wall inside it of a hexagon shape that has been etched into the wall. It's just a quick glance. Even the 15 that Lona got wasn't good enough to see it. You run past it, and then you register it as you run past it.
Do we have time to
No,
stop?
no, keep running. I run up to you. Okay, and I'm rolling the barrel. I want us to keep going, but I want to make you aware that I just passed a doorway and I saw hexagons inside.
No.
Are we all just stop? What?
Hexagon.
I saw it. I swear, I promise you, I saw
sure?
hexagons. Yes, Mona, I swear on my friend Leia. I swear it. I saw a hexagon.
Which door?
The one back there.
Guys, we
Just
don't.
there?
Guys, we don't have time.
Sully goes into the door.
Oh,
Trina says, we don't have time.
we're on the lag. We just have one more gong left.
Okay, Lona, what are you doing?
I just want to get out of here.
Keep going. You. Sorry. Oh, what are you
Let's
doing?
just hold for a second.
Yeah,
Thank
go.
you, Nimrod. Sully, you go inside. You push the door open, yeah?
Yeah.
Inside, these are more permanent markings than any of the other kind of Zakron cult symbols that you've seen before. They've clearly been etched in and painted. There's a number of companion symbols or support symbols around, and there's a small forge in front with some molds. Some mold as in not as in fungus, but as in the things that you make things out of.
Sully's moving through the room. He's going through the forge. Okay, right. Is there anything that he's just looking for something he can palm right now?
All right.
So there's the molds everywhere.
Okay, right. So you're looking around. I'm going to make you make a roll.
Okay.
I think you can choose investigate or perception, however, whichever you're best
Okay.
at.
Okay. Sorry, team. Roll. 9.
Well, okay, look. What I've explained is all you can see.
Okay. Right. This mold.
Yeah.
One of the molds is one of them like liftable, or are they all just huge
Okay.
things?
No, they're actually small. They're small. They're about this big.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I could pick one up. Then.
You pick it up. It's molds often they come in parts, right?
Yeah.
2 or more parts. This is a simple 2-part mold, and it's just sitting there.
At the same time, can I also just gesture to the others? Look, run down to the end of the corridor, get us set up. I'm gonna run in and just see if Sully's okay.
You don't need to tell me twice. I'm going.
Can I make a perception roll as soon as I enter the room?
Yeah, go for it. Lona, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stay. I'm too worried, and I see those two run down, and I'm like, and I'm kind of peering into where they are.
No, you keep going. Oh no, so you do it.
Well, if I have to leave, I'm gonna leave you guys with a bardic inspiration. All right, I'm just gonna, and I'm gonna point it to Sully. You get a 1d6.
Okay. And in his head he goes, I appreciate it, Ha-Kapella. But get out of here.
I'm scared.
And you're following Threna.
Go tell her.
Oh my gosh, should I follow Threna? I'm so scared. Where's Turan? Is Turan coming with us?
2 runs, I stay with you.
With me?
He's just standing there.
Nice.
You two have always been buddy-buddy.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, I don't want. Nah, I can't.
Gone.
No, I can't leave you guys. I can't leave you guys. I can't.
15.
A 15.
I can't. Leave.
Okay, you go in.
Yep.
Sully clearly was just flustered, right?
Yep.
I like that ominous music that we had going. Let's hear that. Let's hear that again. Let's get that same stuff in there.
Yeah, so I can't make heads or tails of any of this.
Okay.
Well, let me help.
There is, near the molds, there is some bronze drips. They clearly are casting with bronze. There is a small container which has bronze ingots in it for putting in the forge to melt. And it is clear that they were probably preparing. They're probably preparing to do something. And you suspect that the cast that Sully has recently been filled.
I run in and I help Sully grab as many molds as we can.
Okay. They're
Yeah.
pretty heavy, so you'll probably get one each.
One would be fine then.
Yeah.
And a barrel?
Don't worry,
I'm gonna
I've got
take the barrel down. We'll just focus on the molds.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Lona, you're at the door. Wait, right? Perception, please.
Give me a shot.
What'd you get?
2 with a +2, 4.
Excellent.
I know. Guys, are we going?
Yeah, we're done in here.
Please.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Threna has started running,
Oh god.
and you're following Threna, right?
No, I'm staying with my group.
Okay.
I can't leave you. I can't. I'm
he's-
scared, but I can't.
He goes, left, right, straight, and then you're there.
Okay. Yeah.
And
And
he's,
I say thanks in Dwarvish.
Oh.
Nice.
okay, you've got your stuff,
Yeah.
and you come out, and gone.
Definitely 10.
That's 10.
That's definitely.
Well, there's like 11 down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depends on if the first one counted as one
Oh,
or not. But yeah,
right.
this is the 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Sully. Not Sully.
Yes.
Lona. So you're standing there with this door, right? Above your head. And
Table stuff.
from around the end of the corridor that you're kind of in the middle of. You don't know where you are, right? But the corridor that you're standing in kind of goes in a straight line for a long time. And you see about 80 feet away, you see a big, I'm going to put him here. This isn't the map that we're using. A big guy come around the corner, the chieftain.
And my everything just drops. I'm like, guys, Lona not like what I see. And I'm just like shaking now. I'm just like, I think I'm just gonna try to hold the table in front of me like this. And getting ready to run. And I
He
couldn't-
says, Burga!
Me!
And he starts kind of jogging towards you.
Baywatch style.
His armpit hair is like slow motion.
Beautiful.
He starts jogging toward you. His whole body kind of booms as he runs towards you. Burga!
How far away is he?
He was 80 feet. He'll be at the end of this round. He will be 20 feet away.
Too far away.
You doing anything?
I want to put the table between me and him. Just like, good to see you, Chief.
He says, I smell them.
Yummy.
And he points to the door. Oh, wait, you're right behind.
I'm right behind.
He says, there! And I'm sorry, you did a good job holding it off, but we're gonna set this up. Okay, you're in a small corridor. A long, small corridor. Coming off of that corridor is the room that you guys are in. Okay? So we have Tnemrot, Sully. Place yourself in there however you wish. We've got Forge. We've got stuff. He is here.
Oh.
He's there. Okay? The corridor is quite long. Don't know if that's still able to be seen by our camera. Burga. Say, Brug, put your chair, put your table where you want it to be. Ha-Kapella, put yourself where you want to be.
Well, I don't want to be. I'm here.
Hiding behind. Okay, and Turon is behind you.
Oh, this guy's out of the gate.
He's gone. So, we are going to go into. So we're gonna. He sees you, and he goes into battle mode straight away.
Oh, here we go.
So
Who's moved first?
I will allow you,
Yep.
Ronnie,
Yep.
Lona, Burgo,
Brug.
Brug,
Brug,
whatever.
Brug.
I'll allow you one surprise attack because he's not expecting it.
All right. Because I'm going to go to turn as if I'm going to go catch my little friend here, but my bum actually hits the table and it whacks. I'm trying to send it as fast as I can with my bum towards him.
Out of all the attacks, you use your booty.
To knock a
It's the
table.
Brug booty
into his
attack.
crotch.
I just want to make it look like I'm still his friend, but I went to reach for Ha-Kapella. Boom!
I don't even know what this is gonna be.
What I want him to do is actually trip on the table.
Okay.
I really love
Yeah,
it.
Okay, great.
It's stylish. It's
Okay, yes, come through.
Plus 5 equals 21, baby.
That's not a.
That's not a spell.
What kind of booty spell?
Sorry, 16.
Yo, but
I'll
it's
tell you
magic,
what.
girl.
Listen, you can't add your proficiency because you're not trained in bootying a table. But I will allow your dexterity modifier.
Ooh, okay. Plus 2 equals 18.
That's impressive. He's gonna have to make an opposed dexterity roll or have suffer the consequences. You succeed.
Wow.
I'm going to say he is kind of tripped up, and attacks on him for this round will have advantage.
Oh, thanks, Lona.
Big booty and you
Nice. Get it,
Turn
booty
yourself
hole.
around. Turn yourself around, Ronnie.
So I just
Raylene,
go, boosh!
put yourself on one square, not on all
And
squares.
he's fallen, right?
He's kind of, yeah, I like that. That's. Raylene, what's Ha-Kapella gonna do?
Well, while he's down, I'm just gonna point and go zap with my thunder wave. And it's gonna go. Where's it? 1, 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that area.
That
So-
area there.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
He has disadvantage on his dex saving throw. Roll
Yep.
damage because you always do 3d6, right?
2. Yes.
Does it do 2d6 or 3d6?
2d6. 3d6 is if I use a
Okay.
second level spell. 2d6. There we go.
cheap.
Oh my!
Might be 3.
I thought it was 3.
Oh well, have a little check. I'm happy if it's 3. Oh well, there you go. 4 and 2, and this one is pending.
Roll it. I'm pretty sure it's 3.
Well, it's 6 for now. Plus, so it's 12 in total.
Okay.
It's called Thunder Strike.
Okay.
Way though.
Thunder Wave. What's your
2d8.
2d8.
Oh,
We got it completely wrong.
4
And
8.
Yes!
Yeah.
which was exactly what you all said.
Nice. Very
It was
good.
meant to be. The table is destroyed. It is shattered. He couldn't move anywhere. If you want to push him back one with that thunder wave, you can. Feel free to move him back 1 square.
That's 1 square.
That's great. Thank you, Lona. What's Lona doing?
Luna is going to look into the door and say, "You two, let's go now."
Okay, and then what are you doing anything else or just talking?
I'm going to start running.
Okay, you start running.
So I'm good.
Move 6 squares.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to actually wait 4.
Okay, great. Sully.
Yeah, I think he heard what sounded like a thunder wave, and he heard the run out. He's like, I think we've got company. Sully goes, what? Oops! He goes 1, 2, 3 out the door. He sees this great big brute on the ground, and he's like, yeah, we need to go. He waits there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tnemrot.
I slide like a 1 1, 2, 3, and I slide out just to meet Sully, and I see him,
Yeah.
and I am going to use my spell slot and try my new spell, which when I had a rest, I was thinking about a spell, and I was like, I'm going to use this one called Command.
Oh.
So I'm going to try and tell the monster to flee. And so I quickly look at him right in his bald head, and I try and summon the power and flee, and you have to make a saving throw.
Yes, and what's your DC? Your spell DC is... Yeah, no, that.
What's the DC?
You're
12.
You're
Sorry.
12.
Yes, 12.
He only needs to get a 12 or above to fail.
Well,
but
it's worth a try.
It's definitely worth a try. He's 16, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's worth a try.
It was definitely worth a try. And if you want to keep moving, you can move, but you don't have to.
Yes. I turn around and start moving. I run
Okay,
away.
Go ahead.
As you do, like, sort of like, they're not new.
Yeah. Come on!
No, sorry.
Okay, Turon. Turon says, Turon moves up to the front as well and says, we'll hold the line.
Oh, Turan!
Yeah.
I say something. Does anyone know how to get out of here?
I do! I remember from when that other guy told me. How
Thrina, son of Thrina.
so the Thrina, the second. And I just started left, right, straight, in case anyone could pick that up.
Nice, got
Left,
it.
right, straight.
Left, right, straight, left, right, straight, left, right,
The-
straight, left, right, straight.
This
Let's go.
this big guy stands up. His head almost hits the ceiling, and he charges, swings this thing around. 1, 2,
Oh no, wait,
3.
you're not good.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Oh no. Get him.
He died.
He just might.
Oh, he swings it around.
No.
He's gonna hit armor class. It must be better than that. It's 16.
Oh gosh, yeah, that hits.
I don't think Sully's gonna be up, guys.
I don't think so either.
10.
Oh! Oh, hey. What's the weapon?
Big morning star.
It just catches Sully bodily, and he just goes.
And you're down?
And then he looks up,
Oh!
and then he says, "Almost."
Oh my goodness!
He takes his second swing for Turon.
Yeah. No, that's bad. We
Can
love
he
Turon.
reach Turon? I don't think he can.
Why not? That's
Because Turon's is got one step back.
Oh come on.
Yeah, he can't. It's
They
really,
reach.
no.
Okay.
I'm sorry, he hits you.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
7.
And then as he sees the hit coming, he says, "That will do it."
Oh,
For artistic license, you get smashed into this room.
Oh, that makes me feel ill.
Oh no. Is this
He
first
then
down?
Yeah.
steps up
Oh my gosh.
and goes, "Roar!"
Oh man, your breath stinks.
Raylene.
Oh no, God, it's me. Oh, do I go for it? I'm gonna try and charm person him.
Oh yeah.
Can charm person work on monsters?
Oh, we're getting the books
These are the
out.
real questions today.
right.
See why not?
Oh yeah, it's a creature,
I
right?
don't see why not either.
I think it's just
If it says humanoid, it's still a
No.
he is still a humanoid. It's a humanoid. That's fine. Yep,
Oh,
go
yeah,
for it. It's a humanoid. That's fine.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
Well-
fine. Yep.
and
You start. Go for it. Okay, he goes. "Ugh, Hello.
hi, big boy. Oh, did somebody forget to brush their teeth this morning? And
Very nice. Lona, what you doing?
and Luna's like looking back and like, You want the big man to dance? And then I look over and I see Sully, and then I'm gonna move to go 1, 2, and I'm stuck there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try and find an opportunity to actually pull him out of that room.
Okay. What we'll do is we'll say that moving through her square is the equivalent of 2 extra squares of movement. So you went 1, 2, that'll be 3, 4, and then 5, 6 to get back with Sully.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yo.
And I'm just distracted.
Sully just
Run out of whole person, so I'm like,
Okay, fine. Sully, you're down, right?
yeah.
First death save.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Okay. I've been waiting for this.
Oh.
What'd you get, buddy?
An 8.
That's 1 fail. My goodness, guys have gone through the wars these last couple episodes, haven't you?
Yes. Okay,
Right.
I turn around and I move over to Sully and I touch my hair clip and I channel my holy symbol and I onto Sully and I channel divinity, present the symbol, restore hit points equal to 5 times my cleric level. So I use my spell slot. My cleric level is
Your
3,
third level.
so 3 times 5.
15.
wow.
Put 15 points.
Very nice. Turan,
Sully's
wheels.
eyes flutter back open.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you. Oh, alright, okay. Yeah, that was a close one.
Turan swings his axe around. This chieftain thing catches it on his battle axe and on his morning star, and unfortunately, Turan's battle axe dislodges from his hand
To run.
and goes and falls behind. He then pulls out a short sword, but that's the end of his turn. The big guy who's now charmed says, seems really confused and says, what going on?
Nosru's been very, very mean to you, overworking you, huh?
Yeah.
We're just going now. Bye-bye.
He says,
You need to sleep. Go back to bed.
Nosru worked me so
Yeah, you're
hard.
so tired. You're so tired. And as I do, I'm gonna do my cantrip of minor illusion and put the sounds of like, a lullaby song playing in just like behind him. Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna make a bed right here with my minor illusion. I'm gonna form a bed for him to
Great.
sleep on. But technically he can't touch it, but the moment he touches it.
All right, and then?
And then
you're
And I'm going.
you're backing off, okay?
we're back in.
Anyone else following her lead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to go to sleep. Good night.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing there.
I think we start to black up.
Yeah.
Yes, we're
slowly.
walking backwards.
You start backing up
Back up the
slowly.
track.
Yeah.
Slowly, I love this.
Almost
Sully's
like
magic
a
is
Captain
weird.
Kim, a bit of a speed walk.
Yes.
Walking backwards.
And I'm like
Turan,
left, right, and straight. Left, right, and straight.
Turan
Come on,
just
Turan.
goes forward, grabs his battle axe, and follows.
Good. Come on, Turan.
You go around left,
Left, right,
Right.
straight.
and you see before you an opening to a sewer.
Okay, here we go. Let's go before he gets uncharmed.
As you enter the sewer, that was very good. You're a charmed person. It's so.
And you know what?
as
This kalimba just makes it even better.
It's fine.
I want to thank the person from Trade Me that we got this from.
Make sure we don't lose that.
As you enter the sewer passageway, so there's water that's going down the middle, and then there's along the edges there's a walkway. As you step in it, you hear reverberating from somewhere behind you are some kind of hound or wolf or something sounds echoing in the distance from behind you from the passages you've just come in. And then in answer, another one. sounds as well.
How have we entered the sewer? Is it like a climb down sort of a scenario, or?
Yes, so thank you. So the
Okay,
passage as you went left, I was in such a hurry to get into the sewer, I didn't describe it. So someone has just knocked a hole in the sewer wall. So they're rough bricks in roughly an arch shape, which then step down some very rough made wooden steps down onto this walkway. And right there, we will take a half-time break. Well, very good work getting
Oh my gosh, we did it!
Nice.
We're not out.
We're not out.
And hey, we're back, y'all. Hope you had a great break. We had a great break. It's good to be back. Hey, before we get into the back into the sewers, before we hit the sewers again, just want to do a little shout out to Alex, who makes our minis and terrain, custom makes them, by the way, is open for commission. So hey, if you want some cool minis and some terrain made for you, give him a message. You'll see that his Instagram is on the screen now.
Awesome.
Thanks, Alex, for all the work you do.
Shout out, Alex.
Hey, so we are where we left off. Is you heard some kind of wolf or hound kind of sounds from behind, and in front of you, there's a sewer. All right.
Yeah. Great. Any sign of Thrina yet, or at all?
You can make a perception roll to see if you can see anything.
Is there a clear opening?
So, if you remember, I said that to get into the sewer, the passageway of Nosru's kind of domain, someone just smashed a hole into the sewer. And so there's just this rough hole in the sewer with a couple steps that go down into the sewer.
I called over to Ha-Kapella. I was like, did you say right or left?
The last one was straight,
Straight.
but I got nothing after that. I think that he was supposed to lead us just to this wall here. I guess we listen out for the sound of the ocean.
All right, make a perception roll to see if we can hear the
If
sound.
anyone wants to...
Flame trick again. So I was just like, Lona, fire. And then fire comes up, and then I'm just putting it in the tunnel itself
Okay.
and trying to see.
Great. The wind is blowing from your left.
And then so the way it's going that way.
So that
But what does that mean?
It means it that way.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
So
where
if
the
the
wind
wind's
is.
going that, I think we go that way.
Well, Sully, what did you roll for your perception?
I rolled a 6.
Oh, I haven't even rolled
I
yet.
thought you.
19 plus 1, 20. Oh, plus 1.
So let's go around this real fast.
12.
6.
17.
20.
Okay. You have some advantages being a dwarf. One of
Dark
them,
vision.
you've got dark vision. Also, you are good with things underground. You have a good sense, and you're pretty sure that the way the wind is coming from is also the direction to the ocean, because that is the way the water is going down.
Oh, yeah, of course. That makes sense. I can see the water. Hey, guys, we're turning left.
Yep.
All right.
Yes. Trust me. Let's go.
I do.
So we start. Are we jogging? No, jogging.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Just a light jog. Rest. Feel the wind through your hair.
Yeah.
Feel the crap in your face.
Yeah.
Great. It is pitch dark, pitch black in here. You put some fire in your hand. It won't last forever. So you're just running, sprinting, yeah?
I will be at the front. Ooh, that makes
Yeah.
it-
A navigator.
Okay. So and the fire is the
Also
only
our
source of
slowest
light.
person.
I will light up Ha-Kapella's ring.
Oh, okay.
so that you can see.
Oh, that's
Oh no!
nice.
Oh, you have dark vision.
But these other guys can't, but that's good.
Yeah, no, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, get them at the front.
Yep, I see her next to me and I hold her hand, and as I do that, I light up her ring.
Oh. Oh, pretty. Oh my gosh, my eyes.
That's nice.
And I just kind of wave it.
Yeah, get
As
it,
I'm
Queen.
running.
Rave. So, Rave in the so. Okay, anyway. Let's go.
As you as you're going down the passageway, quickly the shadows, you running makes the shadows just fly everywhere. It's quite have you ever been in a dark place when the shadows just go everywhere? It's
Never.
quite unsettling.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
Small aside. My dad and my brother and I once went through a cave, a subterranean, a cave that had a river through it here in New Zealand,
Oh, is it by Castle Hill?
Castle Hill.
Yeah, I've been there too.
And we went without lights.
Why would you do that?
Intense. I think we might have had one little head torch, and it was intense. And that is what this is like. The light is flaring everywhere. At one moment, it catches on big webs with these, spiders sitting in there. The next minute, you're blinded as her hand wheels behind and gets in your face. Okay. So, you're quite happy just to be moving full speed ahead, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next thing I need is another perception roll then.
You still have a
3.
bardic inspiration, Sully.
Oh yeah, so
Natural 20.
Okay, girl.
20!
21.
I got a 4.
Okay, you two are at the front, right? So Tnemrot and Ha-Kapella are at the front. Oh, let's give Turan a roll. Thanks. Okay, you two are at the front. Tuwahini at the front, and you guys at the back.
Mm-hmm.
The guys at the back.
They're just setting up the map in case it happens again.
In case you need a sewer. You're pretty sure you hear some padding.
Sully's like, oh, a horse.
No, it wasn't supposed to sound like a horse. Oh, let's see. It's supposed to sound like something running on 4 legs.
Ah.
So a horse?
You hear a horse too?
But not with hooves. More like pads.
Behind them? Or?
Behind them, coming from behind.
How far behind?
Close enough that you can hear it.
Something's on our tail.
What does it sound like?
So,
It's
Lona.
not quite a horse.
Something in between.
Yeah, something between
cat?
between horse and cat.
Like, give me a vein. No.
Okay. It smelled not human.
Are you still? You're still.
How long? Because I'm apparently it lasts an hour.
Yeah,
It's
you haven't been
an
going
hour.
an hour. You haven't been going an
it's
hour.
less than an hour.
Yeah.
So, me still Lona.
Can we still try and out? Can we try and outrun it?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. You're gonna start
We don't
picking
know
up
that
the
we
pace.
can't.
What did you just turn to?
You start picking up the pace. Is that the plan?
Yeah, because if there's something behind us that makes me want to run faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running faster.
Okay, running.
Yeah. You guys running
Yeah,
too?
I'm running.
Following suit.
Sully, you got the 20, right?
Yeah, or 21, but
I got 20.
You got an extra 20. Okay, you're running. Looking over your shoulder, Lona.
Oh, hell.
2 red eyes. They almost like fire. And then they kind of, the head or something moves. But you think they're probably only about 60 feet behind you. And they're moving fast.
Oh.
Quietly.
What is it?
So I look over and here, behind my head just goes. Sully,
what? Yeah.
it's something behind. Not good.
Can I see? Can I see this?
Your roll was also very good.
Thank
Good
you.
enough that you can also see definitely a predator. You know, herbivores, biology lesson, herbivores' eyes are on the side of their head.
Right.
Carnivores' eyes are at the front,
I don't know that.
which is why herbivores are scared of humans.
Ah,
Because our eyes are in the front,
Which means we're predators.
which means we're predators.
Yeah, fear us.
Does Sully know this?
Who's a herbivore that's scared of humans?
Well, deer.
Goats.
Anyway, so
Class with Vahid.
breaking the mood completely.
Sorry, okay, let's go.
Let's go back in the mood.
Oh,
Okay, so
Oh, I'm scared.
red eyes in front, and it's kind of eloping.
Oh, okay. all right.
Not eloping, but it is a loping
Sully
gait.
pulls out his spear.
Wheels around.
Yeah.
He's tired of this.
Yeah, he's sick of hearing about this. He's like, all right, who's there?
And I stop and I'm like, oh, I don't want to find out. But okay.
Okay, you stop. Ha-Kapella, what are you doing?
I'm like, guys, are you alright? And well, do I have anything here? Nah, I don't. Nah, nothing really. I'm just gonna. Fine, I'll stop. What's up?
Tnemrot?
I halt and I look behind, and you use my night vision to see the creature.
Okay, yeah. You guys with dark vision.
Dark vision in a hand.
Okay, this is not what it looks like.
Okay.
Can we just remove that, please? We're going to use, I'll tell you what, we'll use this big long one. We will use those as well for the sides.
So it's not full
Oh,
of
okay.
Exactly, you got it, Ronnie. What side do you guys want to be on?
Depends where the
The
wall
one that makes us live longer?
There's
Yeah, I
one?
don't
Oh,
know.
we
Yeah, I imagined we were on the
Yeah.
side in my head.
And which way are you running?
we're running towards the camera? This
Yeah.
Hey.
I suspect that this may not be long enough.
What?
I don't know. Can we still see that in the camera?
Yeah.
Can someone populate?
Populate.
Go forth and multiply.
Okay.
Guys, this is silly.
You're so silly. Oh.
The
Oh, nice. Never mind. It's all right.
the creature that you see looks like a very, very large cat.
Did you say that?
I don't know. I'll make a perception roll. See if I can notice it.
Well, that's not a horse.
It looks like a large cat. And there are two of them.
Oh no!
It's almost two.
So which way are you guys go? You've running this way.
And we've all stopped to turn around, didn't we?
Yeah.
Now, you're gonna have to You're gonna have to apply some creative license to these minis.
What have you got here?
Because of, you might have noticed that last week we didn't have an episode because of COVID situations. I wasn't able to get these things properly made by Alex. So we have some lions.
Oh, they look great! Beautiful!
Oh no.
But they are not actually lions.
Okay.
They are pitch black. It's like if you see a black panther, they shimmer in the light, right? These do not.
Okay.
Blackness.
As if
Oh.
they absorb the light.
Oh.
The only thing that you see are these two glowing eyes on each one.
Do you know what this is?
Can we make a perception roll to see if we know what they are?
You can make a nature
check.
roll.
Nature
Yeah.
roll.
Alright.
I just presume Sully doesn't know what this is.
Oh, I might have.
It's a one
add
from
on to
me.
a
I've got
nature roll?
absolutely no idea.
12.
I got 19.
You're like, is that our horse?
It's a nature roll.
Are they friendly?
What do you plus 2 and nature roll?
What does it say?
What are your skills?
Oh, intelligence?
Yeah.
Yep, plus 1. 20.
Oh.
Nukak. That's a nukak.
I said no cock. New cock.
Tell us about it.
It's new.
While he's talking,
Oh gosh.
And so like, I'm like, I know what.
Okay,
that is.
guys, the audience is gonna hear. You're gonna hear, but you guys aren't gonna hear. Can you please do that?
Oh,
Not you. I want you. I need to talk.
Oh.
Nukaks are I can't pronounce it. Nukak are supposed to be able to move through time and space. Okay? They are also rumored to be devilish creatures that can call upon fire at will. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I hate some of that.
Did you hear it all?
No, but
Within that instant,
was humming.
Lona just like, and then shakes off, and he becomes less brewed, but more Lona. Shoof. Yeah.
Nice.
And hey guys, do you guys want the good news or bad news?
What?
Okay.
Get my battle axe ready.
Okay. Bad news. These guys do not mess around. I know what these are. They are called nukaks.
And that when they attack. Sorry, you've been taking too long.
Hey, what are we doing?
Okay.
Keep telling us.
Yeah.
On your turn, you might be able to say, Turon's suddenly wondering why he's at the front.
Get ready.
And this one here just kind of, I don't know, melts with the shadows or something
What? That's messed up.
and disappears and appears right behind Ha-Kapella.
Oh no, you did not just do that.
This one here jumps into the water
Oh.
and belches fire.
Oh,
Belches fire. All three of you. Sully. What's his name? Turon.
How dare you forget to
And Lona. Make dex saves.
Oh, yikes.
20!
nice.
Nice, man, nice.
20.
Oh!
Dirty 20.
18. Oh! You all somehow see it coming, and as it bursts out of
Go
this
into the
cat's
water.
mouth, duck out of the way, or somehow. You guys actually, I got a terrible roll. You actually only take 3 each.
And it looked like we choreographed it. Like,
Wow.
we were like,
Oh,
Make
so
your friend.
beautiful. Yeah, nice.
Okay, and Raylene.
Yes. Oh, I get to act. All right. Do I know that's behind me?
Yes, it kind of came out of the shadows from behind you.
All right. I've got my axe, and I'm going to.
Okay, on the camera?
Yep.
Great.
And I'm going to spin around. I'm gonna do like a full 360.
yeah.
With a two-handed.
Love that.
Yeah. 8.
No, not even close.
I know.
Lona?
Lona feels the heat of this fire come down like, oh, little cat wanna play with fire?
Go on.
So, and then I just like, let's go. Burning hands.
I think so.
Oh, nice.
Now my burn hands
All right.
up on here. So
Hit.
what do I do for the 36?
Yeah. Fails a dex save. You do full damage.
Oh, 3d6. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. There we go.
10.
10.
What the? Okay. That's the female one. Okay. Yeah, you get it. Get it.
Wow.
Sully.
Yeah, great.
that's fine.
As Lona's torching this thing, Sully puts his hand on Lona's shoulder and then just kind of like turns him a little bit and then throws a javelin past him and turns him back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My javelin.
Great. 14.
14. I don't think that actually does it. Close, but no bananas.
Ah.
He sees it splash into the. like, that's the last time I used that one.
I see that Ha-Kapella tries to make a swing, and I just run at the beast and I tackle it, and I inflict wounds.
Yes.
Please.
Or
16. And
Yes.
then what do I plus to that? 17, 18, 19, 20.
20, you easily hit.
Do I have to say second level spell now, or can I do
Go
it?
ahead.
Okay, second level, I roll 40, 10. Those are these ones, right?
Yes. And I just looked up my stat block properly. You did hit.
Oh!
So roll damage.
Okay.
8 plus 6
14.
14.
plus 6.
22. Oh, sorry.
20.
Plus 14. 20.
20.
Ow!
Is what it is, son. Don't mess with my friends.
Ow!
And I got a 5 on this one.
Okay.
20. Oh, no, split. 20 and.
Okay, great. You're cuddling the kitty cat.
With fear.
All right. This one fades out of vision.
Okay.
Oh.
Suddenly appears right there
Oh, dang it. I can't.
and is gonna maul you 2 swipes for you.
Oh.
Nasty.
I think 20 and a 20 is gonna hit.
What?
Oh, yes, a 20 does hit. Unfortunately.
Man, total of 13.
Oh! 13.
Oh.
I would like Lona and Sully to hit me with another perception roll.
I'll do you one better. I can't perceive anything.
Oh, you're down again.
Not
Mate,
again.
down again.
Oh! Oh gosh!
I see.
I hear
Like you're being mauled.
on the ground. On the
Oh god! Oh goodness!
19.
Nice, my
plus
bro.
Perception is plus 2 equals 21. Yes.
Okay. Serenely walking down the corridor. There's a woman.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'll show the figure here because it might not be in camera shot.
She looks scary.
She's serenely walking towards you. Don't worry if you can't see her now, audience. You'll be able to see her sometime.
If she gets close enough.
Turan. How come I always forget about Turan?
It's okay.
I don't know.
He's so stealthy.
Silent.
He actually successfully hit.
Nice.
Thank you,
bro.
Toronto.
Get it right.
Yes.
Okay.
The run.
And we're up to you again, Raylene.
It's the run.
Yikes. Okay. All right. Well, I'll get, I'm swing around 360 and I'm like, oh, miss. So I'm gonna go the other way. And go for it. And you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do inspiration.
Yeah, might as well.
Come on, baby. 13 plus 4, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, you
17.
hit, you
Yeah,
hit.
Yes, nice. D10, baby.
Nice, baby.
3.
Plus 2.
Plus 2, 5. There you go.
That's the one that Tnemrot inflicted wounds on, right?
Yes, so
Okay.
I like kind of sweep a little bit lower so it's on more of the legs.
Okay. Lona.
Lona just sees Sully fall down like, it gives him a little nudge with his foot and goes, oh no. So, and then cat, feline darkness still there. All right, and then I look at that cat and then I look over to the one near Tnemrot and I am going to firebolt as both ways.
Whoa!
So I just see little spiral dragons come around, conjure it all up, and then I just like, and it's
You're looking a bit confused there.
I'm looking at that can happen?
Roll the first one. Which one are you going for first?
I'm gonna go for this one first.
Go for it.
Threat.
Do you want us to win?
I do, but also I'm just like, where are the
Remember,
rolls? Can you do that?
hang on, who are you fireballing? I'm on
Plus
this
spell
one.
attack 15.
15.
You hit. It's a big creature. So it takes up 2 whole square. It takes up it's like 8 feet long. It's like 2 and a bit meters long. You're on one part. He smashes the front of it.
Great, beautiful.
Okay, roll damage for the first. The first one hits.
What's the damage for that one again?
D10, I think.
Yeah, firebolt's always a D10.
Yep, D10. Nope, it's not D10 though. Come on, firebolt.
6.
Nice.
6.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, great. And you're now the one for the male one.
Okay. 14 plus 5 equals 19.
Oh man.
5.
Whoa! Cool. Sully, right in front. Well, you're kind of. Sully, man, second time in the
I
same
know!
thing.
Sully
Yeah.
doesn't go down.
Sully needs some healing.
And you want a death save?
I do, yes.
Oh,
Here it goes.
got this.
20.
Okay, wait.
Okay, surely he just wipes
What
out.
was that? That was a
20! Like,
Which means you stand up and you're on 1 hit point.
Sully was like, wait a minute. Okay. Give me another round.
oh no. Oh, is there a way to...
Tnemrot.
Right, I clamber onto the creature's back. I reach my hands into the eyeballs.
Oh!
And I sacred flame.
Oh my god.
You're going to make a dex saving throw.
For style points, we'll give them disadvantage. Fail.
Woo!
So, yeah.
1d8. This is an 8.
Yeah.
6.
Alright.
So divine light.
As a bonus action, can I just like dig my fingernails right in? Like, can I really like hook my fingies in there? Like, and then I like pull my hands out and lose my gloves and the eyeballs.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Anyway, I've said it now.
Just flippy gloves.
Make a melee attack. Yeah.
Is this?
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
Sorry, it moved its head out of the way.
Oh, that's fine. I want my
It
gloves
would have
back.
been nice to.
I got those gloves for you.
But as you do that, the sacred flame hits it, and it kind of rears in pain, and it's almost like part of it becomes transparent for a while, like part of it disappears as this divine light hits it, and then it rematerializes. You did more damage than you might think.
That's my like a shark. Always go for the eyeball.
Oh, there's this lady.
And she says something in a language. What languages do you all speak?
Infernal.
Common.
Dwarvish.
Common.
Tnemrot, she says something in a language that you understand.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Come on.
And she says, by my side. And they suddenly, oopsie.
The minute you just like plonk on the butt on the ground.
And she holds up a symbol in front of her and says, what the?
Don't make us
No.
I was
Keep
trying to
going.
remember. What was exactly the phrase that was used to refer to you, Tnemrot?
Do you mean when that
Of Doom,
sexy
Princess
little
of-
god
Yeah.
figure came?
Angel
Oh, like
Angel of Doom. She says, Angel of Doom.
Is she talking to you?
And she says, come to me now. Make a wisdom saving throw.
20.
Ah!
Yes.
Your mind is a fortress.
Your mind is a fortress.
Oh my god.
Your place is not with them. Come to me.
We can't understand.
We can't understand it.
I turn around, I see she's speaking infernal. She's a demonic creature.
Hey?
She's calling someone the Angel of Doom. Turan, what's your nickname?
Turan gets his shield and his, what do you call the thing? Axe out, steps into the thing, and starts kind of stepping back from them. What's everyone doing?
Oh wait, the water's not that deep, is it?
No, it's not like you're.
I was just
it's
like,
not a swimming
what?
pool of sewage.
He's just pulling in.
No, he stepped in. It's gone up to about his knees.
Well,
Okay.
that's up to my neck, probably.
I didn't know Turan's nickname was Angel of Doom.
Neither did I.
So are we getting this lady or not?
I start to move towards the front to try and communicate with her.
Yeah, Sully swaps places, and he he just takes in a short, sharp breath, and uses second wind to get some hit points back.
Oh, well
Nice,
done.
Queen.
Yeah. All right. So, ooh, that's 9. No,
6, sorry.
that's.
Oh, was it 9? It is a 9.
Yeah,
It is a 9.
Yeah, plus 3, so that's 12 hit points back. That's lovely.
In Infernal, I ask her, who are you? And who's doomed? I'm Tnemrot. Hi.
Okay, thank you.
She said her own name. I understood that much.
Meanwhile, is anyone else doing anything, or are you happy just to listen and observe?
Nah, we muscle in either shoulder of Tnemrot. Yeah.
Team for me.
I'm gonna we
Yes,
wouldn't win the
Ha-Kapella?
back.
Yeah, I also say, and just so you know, there's a short one behind.
And then like you can see a battle axe go
And I quickly explain, Maxley the short.
And I just slowly let out a big fart.
You stinky birdie,
I'm
man.
really nervous.
Right.
Oh my god, I'm right behind you.
You knock Ha-Kapella out.
And you have a naked flame.
What are we doing, everyone?
Okay, let's keep it.
And I'm like, that was a good attempt at releasing the tension there.
Oh my word.
You're welcome, Jake.
A tear falls down from my eye. From Capella's eye. Like, a stench.
Okay, so we're going to go back to our conversation, yes. So you're asking, who are you?
Oh, getting the other book now.
Pulling out the Necronomicon.
Oh, okay. Hold fire.
Sully just
We need some
itches his nose.
Hold down. We're looking in the book. Yeah.
I am Kitaki.
Those.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You find my name amusing, do you?
No, it just reminds me of Kentucky.
It is,
Country that I read about.
it is not Kentucky, it's Kataki.
Kentucky, nice
Kentucky's
to
a
meet you. I'm
country.
Tnemrot. Why are you here? Why did you send your demons upon us?
Meanwhile, she continues walking forward.
Oh.
And she says, these ones with you are causing trouble.
As she's saying this, I'm just slowly moving the group back.
Okay,
could
so
feel
let's
it.
just, we don't even need to, that's fine.
Right.
Every tone's
We're just
relatively.
moving around. As she moves towards us, we keep stepping back really slowly. I just want us to be on our guard. Why are you here? Why are you trying to fight us?
You have something of mine.
What is it?
Well, I'm assuming it is you. Let's try. I am looking for my molds.
I didn't take it.
Do you understand the Inferno?
He just knows that somebody's accusing someone of something.
I have a feeling she's accusing us of something.
Why do you want them?
They are critical to my plans. Hand them over. It has to have been you. No one else was in the corridors. Everyone else had fled us, knowing that we were coming. It has to have been you. You must have them on you. Hand them over, and I will allow your friends to live.
What's she saying? As I hear her, I turn to the group and I say she wants the molds. She'll leave us alone if we give them to her.
Well then, dang, give her the molds then, huh?
What mold?
Just throw it at them.
Ixnay on the mold, hey. We stole, hey, the molds, hey.
I'm impressed. I'm really
I don't
proud
want
of
to
you,
give
Sully.
them to her, Sully.
They feel dangerous.
Give it.
Can I try and persuade her to let us go?
Yeah, tell me, what are you going to say? Tell me, give me the gist of it.
I'm like, I look over and goes, you look like a lovely lady with your cool, freaky looking cats. How about we just call it a night? It's been a long night for all of us.
Oh, yeah, I'm really tired.
Yeah, I'm sure you can make some more molds. I mean, I don't even think we have any molds on us. Right, guys?
Yeah. I don't know what the molds are.
The idea of being dishonest is making Sully go.
You can see him looking so guilty, right?
I'm grabbing Sully's hands and I'm just like, right, lady? Let us.
Yeah.
I can't see her possibly going for this.
Okay.
Well,
Do I allow the roll?
Oh, up to you. No.
Okay, go ahead.
Dramatic.
alright, for our podcast listeners.
So what did he roll?
A very unimpressive, critically one.
No, it was the most impressive one you had ever had.
Across the table.
It had all the attitude of a tweenie.
Or a baby throwing their toys at the car. That's what I saw. Okay, as I sense what Lona's doing at the same time, I just look at her, I just sneak my hands up and touch my hair clip, and I say, lady, you must flee. And I channel the divinity very calmly and command her to flee. 12.
Yeah, you tell him.
And she starts walking backwards.
I know.
Against her will, she starts walking backwards, and these keep time with her.
Turn around, run, go, go!
Okay.
Running.
Yeah.
Run.
Get the center.
I think it was my persuasion. She really listens.
I'm proud of you, Lona.
Maybe it was from your fart too.
And you start to run.
Yeah.
Okay, so this first round, you get you get maximum distance away from her, right?
Yes.
So that you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares, plus double movement, plus 12, 19 squares. Well, that's a lot. Almost 100 feet away from her. She gets to make another save, second round. I just want to see how much of a head start.
Do you keep making a save, or is I think it's just a one-turn thing?
Oh, is it? What does it say?
You speak one word, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving, follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead.
Okay, great. Thank you. Then she did this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. She was overcome by. I know you probably don't see it on the screen, and she just sprints away. And then
Oh, hang on, sorry. What I meant to say is the target spends its turn moving away from you.
yes, and so that's what I've just done.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah,
my
that's
bad.
cool. Okay, and then you guys run away. So actually, you start the next round with not only her, with her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 12,
28.
28 away. Wow! And you start running.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, that is a big distance for them to try to have to catch up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, let's see. Well, we're gonna have to go into some chase mode.
Except this time we're running away.
Yeah.
Except you are running this time, and the cats are fast.
Aww.
Okay, first round. So the first round,
Yup.
let's just see, there aren't all that many obstacles along the way, but there might be.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and so
We're on 6.
So you get 5 rounds unless you have extra constitution bonuses.
Oh, sorry. That's 7.
Okay, Raylene, roll a 20-sided dice.
Yes. It's a 5.
A 5, nothing.
Nice.
Nothing. You just run.
Run.
And you hear her say, impressive!
Thank you!
And okay, that was the first round. Yeah. Second round, roll 20-sided dice to see if there's any obstacles that come along.
Now
20.
you get a 20?
Now I get 20.
Excellent.
When it doesn't matter?
Great. You come across an intersection.
Oh.
And so you are going to have to make an athletics check to get across it.
Right.
Are you throwing things around?
I'll just use this one.
There was a man.
Oh dear.
Are we making a 10-foot jump?
19.
Yeah.
5.
19.
19.
21.
Dexterity? No.
Athletics, right?
Athletics,
No,
right.
down.
Bam, bam, bam.
Athletics is a skill. There we go.
Strength, it's a -1, so it's 18 -1, 17.
Okay, great. So we had
19.
19, 17,
21.
5. Great,
Oh.
okay.
No.
You're at the back. Everyone else jumps over it, and you don't connect, and you go sploosh right into the water. You are now behind. Next round, you're gonna have to spend athletics to get out of it. Sully.
Sully will spend a turn. He puts his hand down to try and offer
Okay.
for Tnemrot to come back up.
In the meantime, roll it was everyone else stopping, or are you all running?
All right.
Yeah, you guys go.
Okay.
Especially go.
Yes, I am.
Okay, roll a 20-sided dice.
A 12.
A 12, yep. There is some loose debris from a couple of bricks that have fallen on the ground. You'll need to make a simple athletics or an acrobatics roll to get around them.
Acrobatics, baby.
So you guys don't have to do that yet. You'll have to do that next time.
Okay.
24.
Easy.
9 plus dexterity 2.
11.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's not too hard. Okay, yep, you guys make it across. Now, climb up. Athletics, and you can do it with advantage because you're being helped.
18.
You get out, and you see from Sully, what you see from behind, you see the eyes of these red eyes kind of disappear into the walls and then materialize much closer to you. They're coming fast.
Yeah.
Lona,
Yes.
Raylene,
Yes.
you are sure that you can see in the darkness
A light.
just a small difference in the blackness, more of a blue, an indigo color rather than the blackness itself.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay, next round. Roll a 20-sided dice for me, please, Tnemrot.
5.
5's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's round number 4. Okay, so nothing for you guys, for Ha-Kapella and for Lona, but you two, Sully and Tnemrot, you need to jump over some bricks.
Okay.
It's just an athletics roll or acrobatics.
See, 8.
4, 8.
You both got 8?
Yeah.
You both trip over them.
Oh, what are we doing?
Oh, buddy. Oh, we're not doing a good job of this.
I'm glad I'm here with you.
Yes, I'm glad you're not on your own.
Next round, round number 5. You guys are getting close to the opening.
Okay.
We're back to you.
Here we go. It's a 20.
Yes, Queen.
20 was the same thing as we had before.
So it's the intersection,
Another
right?
intersection. You guys need to make an athletics roll to jump over the top of it.
Oh, I lost.
They're
Athletics.
catching on it, I think.
Oh, Raylene. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
Yep. 3 -1, 2.
Raylene,
Yeah.
you're strong.
Yeah.
You vault over. Slow motion. Dun, 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 dun,
Bing, bing, bing,
dun,
bing,
dun.
bing.
Ah, easy. 2-run does as well. Lona. Ah, sploosh.
Oh, no.
Not the good.
Oh,
Oh, no, now I've got this survivor's guilt creeping in.
You're getting close. You reckon 2 more turns. Only 2 more turns, you reckon.
Everyone
They,
behind.
they are closing on you fast. Okay. So that's that, and you guys had nothing that turn,
Yeah.
right?
We're up to the nothing.
You're up to the nothing?
We just fell over debris.
That's right. Okay. And then next round. This is number 5, or is this number 6? This is 6.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh, no.
please.
Go for it. Got a 16.
A 16.
Yes.
Okay, 16 is slippery, slimy, horribly bits.
Oh.
So you need to make. So this is for.
Me as well.
Yeah. So it's only for you.
Only for me.
Yeah, you're the only one that's up to the slippery bit. So if you imagine, so Raylene and Turon are at the front. They just hit a patch of slippery, slimy, moldy, slimy stuff.
Yeah.
Gross.
Right
Fine.
behind them, there's an intersection with Lona flailing in the filth. Approaching that along a straight, Tnemrot and Sully, maybe not hand in hand, but shoulder to shoulder, running along, about to hit the intersection.
Yeah.
Okay.
And behind you, fading in and out of shadows, are these two beasts. Okay, anyone that needs to make a roll?
Me.
So let's make the slippery, slimy roll. Go for it.
What am I adding onto it?
It's a dexterity saving dex roll, so you
Dex. 17, 18, 19.
no problem. Just slide over it. So
Like,
real-
can I just slide like kind of like woohoo?
Yeah,
like a power
girl.
slide, but on my
Like
feet,
a
okay.
surfboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
Turon makes it as well.
Well done, Turan.
Stylish.
And come Turan and I do like a quick high five. Yeah.
And I'm like, and am I trying? Do I roll to get out of?
You
this
need to
filth?
make an athletics roll to get out.
Let's go. 7 plus athleticism, strength -1 is a 6.
You can't get out. It's just two.
Oh no.
And you start getting pulled down the current.
Oh, okay.
My
I mean,
goodness.
that's going the same way I'm going.
Okay, so I'm in the current now, right?
You are in the current, being dragged away.
Okay.
And then Sully, Tnemrot, you have to make a jump.
Are we jumping or are we fighting? They're right behind us, Sully.
Oh, just jump for now. Just.
Okay, I'm jumping.
Okay.
A 1.
What did you get?
A 1.
I got 20. 20 total.
Kat, does that mean that you can help me?
Can I have half of your roll?
It is so bad that as you go across, you hit your head
Tnemrot.
on the thing and take 2 points of damage. And drop your mace into the filth.
No, not the mace.
What's the sound I make?
I look down to see both of you in there.
Is she rolling that strength?
So, we now have, you think that the cats are probably 2 turns away from where Tnemrot and Lona are. Actually, and Sully, you're in the same
Are we
position.
like floating to the next?
Well, so if you imagine,
Oh, I'm surfing.
imagine an intersection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sully has just fallen. You've tried to jump and you smashed your head. Lona is uncontrollably being pulled away.
Oh, so
down
you're
the
going backwards.
down the current. It is much stronger now because we've had 2 other intersections which have
Coming.
fed into it. It's the current is much stronger, pulling him into what we have no idea yet.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's where we ended that round.
Yeah.
This is round number 7. that we're
Round
about to
number
do.
7. So you actually, Lona, I think you need to make an endurance roll, a constitution roll.
I can't swear.
Okay. Oh no.
2. I'm sorry. The exertion makes you exhausted, which means you can either move or do an action, but you cannot do both. You're too tired from all the exertion
Yeah.
to be able to do both.
Can I just?
On your turn, you will be able to. But now we're up to round 7. Does anyone else need to make a roll? Okay, go for it.
3.
You fail as well.
Oy, you two.
Oh my goodness. You both get.
Oh no.
Where are we going?
Down the river. It's all.
And, Raylene,
Yes.
it's up to your turn to roll the
Is it?
final, to see if there's the final obstacle, because you're about to go you're about to escape.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
Good.
5.
Nothing.
That's nothing. I accidentally threw my
It's
pen.
something now.
Sorry, Columba.
Well, Raylene, what are you doing?
I give them a I yell out a quick like, guys, we're almost there. You can do it. And that's another bardic inspiration because I can do 2 in a day. So I'm gonna send another one to who needs it. Oh God, one of you guys.
You're waiting.
No, you can't swim.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't.
giving it to you. You get a 1d6 to add
So-
onto your 20 d20s.
Whenever, you can use it just once.
Just once.
So next
Have you used
athletics
yours
roll,
yet?
for example, to get
Oh,
out, you can add a d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get a fat roll, yeah.
So you're not
You're my
you're not
friend.
jumping out. Okay, so let me tell you what you see in front of
Okay,
you. So are you keep running? Did
Yeah,
you
keep running.
Okay, you've now reached the end, the opening.
Okay, what's
As
in
you
the
can
opening?
see, so the water is going down, and it's like a big culvert that's billowing out into the sea below, and there's a jump that you'll have that would be made
Into the water.
that would go somewhere, and you can hear the sound of waves lapping in front of you.
That sounds like freedom to me. Yes. Oh, God. Oh, I can't. Okay, yep, I'm jumping.
And you go, whoa! Are you wearing armor?
Yes, I am.
Oh, help.
It is very, very, very difficult to swim with armor on.
Boo.
You go into the air. That's the end of your round. Okay.
I'm just gonna
Lona.
crawl on over and get my pen.
Is Lona seeing a lot of debris, or is it just all sewage crap coming through?
Water, sewage, stuff. Horrible stuff.
And then Lona is like, was like struggling, and then in his mind, a thought came into his head. He remembers his master says, "When in doubt, starfish it out," and he just like relaxes and just goes with the flow.
Okay. We're gonna give that.
Where are you going, Doug?
He's gonna
I'm gonna ride the wave.
He's gonna ride the waves.
I'm actually just gonna float down with the floaties.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
I will. Why don't you hit me with athletics roll? You're gonna be fine, I think, but just a simple athletics roll to see if you can actually float.
4
-1.
-1 equals 3.
Okay.
No!
You breathe in some stuff. You breathe in some unpleasant stuff. Take 2 hit points. As you start, you guys are going at a good pace. If you want to keep Tnemrot as well, if you want to do that as well, go down
I
the.
want to go down the stream? Not really.
Okay. Well, Sully, we're up to you first.
Yeah, so he's looking at these two, and he sees them thrashing. He sees this one thrashing, and he sees I presume Tnemrot wants to get out.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, so Sully produces his spear and one of his javelins, and he plants his feet, and he puts both of them out, and he's like, "Okay, guys, if you want to get out, make it now."
Okay, wonderful. Just to be kind,
Sure.
that means you guys can both have your athletics rolls at advantage this turn, which means Ronnie, you can make 1 extra roll, and if you're wanting to get out, then you can do that at advantage.
And I'm aware that I'm doing 2 things, so I'll use my action surge, to assist twice.
Love it. Go for it.
16.
So I get an extra roll.
The extra roll.
18.
That's a lot better. You still swallow the stuff, but a spear comes out.
And I latch onto it.
And you get pulled onto the shore, onto the pathway.
Literally, as I get pulled out, I just spew like.
They are only 1 round behind you now.
And I say to them, "Oh, Tnemrot, you never looked worse."
Thank you!
And as I go to thank you, Sully, just a little splutter of just whatever chunk was on my lip just flicks over, hits him right under the eye.
How far away are they in feet?
In feet, they move faster than you. They are 40 feet.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Well, they've all gone. We're gone into the next round. You guys are both tired. You can't do a double movement. You can only do a single movement.
Okay.
Raylene.
Yes, I'm in the air.
Turon goes, he comes to the edge, looks down, goes, "Oh, no. And he's also got a truckload of armor on.
Yeah.
That's like death, instant death. So he just sits there and does nothing. He turns around.
Oh, okay.
Raylene, Ha-Kapella.
I'm in the air.
You fly and you come down, sploosh, into the water.
Okay, cool. Yep, I'm in the water.
Now, it is incredibly difficult to swim in armor.
I did this to myself. I thought when you said it's gonna go somewhere, I thought land. Okay.
What are you going to try to do? Oh, okay. As you went down,
Okay.
the culvert that's sticking out, the pipe, as it were,
Yeah.
sticking out, is of course attached to a cliff or land.
Yes.
And so you went vaulting over, and so about 15 feet, which is about 5 meters away, are the rocks of the cliff.
Well, I think I'm gonna swim towards that.
It is going to be very difficult.
I don't know. I've never
athletics.
swum in D&D world, so
Yeah.
Do you know what you need to roll?
what do I need to roll?
You need to roll a 20.
Eek.
Well,
You
that
can do this.
It's an athletics check, right?
An athletics check.
So
Well.
you got like plus something?
well, and I used my inspiration today, so well,
You got this. It's
Well.
gonna be a 20.
well.
It's gonna be a 20.
Or you
Ha-Kapella?
try to take your armor off.
All right, we're taking the armor off first.
Okay. It means you're going to be sinking while you do it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm holding my breath.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to do increasingly difficult constitution checks
Okay.
until you either get your armor off or fail and drown. The first one is really easy. Go ahead.
4. 6.
You succeed. And you start untying your armor. Sully. I mean, Lona.
Yes,
Lona.
it's me.
God, what did I do?
I can only, did you say I can only do because I'm tired? I was like,
You can either move or action.
I'm running.
Okay? You try to run as fast as you can.
I'm just.
Okay? Okay, fine.
Yeah, he's gonna keep pace with these two. He's not gonna run ahead of them. So he's gonna move. Yep. Run along and just keep an eye on the back of them. He's got his spear ready. He's got his shield ready. He's ready to just turn around and lay into anyone in case they get too close.
Okay. Tnemrot.
I turn around, I immediately see one of them, and I know that I'm not going to be able to outrun it, so I just sacred flame towards the first one I can
Okay,
see.
great. Thank you. Let's set this up a bit then. What we're going to do is
Sully's not a pessimist, but he's like, I feel like we're close to the end of the line.
you guys can see the indigo as well. Okay, you turn around the sacred flame. She's not even in sight. Oh, she's so far back. Okay, there's two of them. Which one do you want a sacred flame?
This one.
This one, the male one.
Yeah.
Okay, still heard from when, that's the one that you smashed before. Okay, go for it.
Dex saving.
Oh, that's right, I have to go for it. Fails miserably.
1d8. 6.
It's good.
Do I plus anything to it? No.
Check these real quick.
Unless
Unless you add your wisdom modifier.
Do you know what happens?
What?
The same thing. As the sacred flame hits it right on the shoulder, it's like the shoulder dematerializes momentarily. It's like it's just completely gone, and then, or sent to another place or something like that, and then comes back.
Nimrod.
I don't know what's going on, Sully. Help.
So you've moved ahead, and you're.
Yeah, so
what are you
I've
doing?
I've essentially come as far as Lona has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. The other one moves into the shadows. It's not looking good for Tnemrot. Next round. Turon
Turon. The water.
Gets his battle axe and says, "Step aside, Lona." And runs forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just goes. Smashes 2 axes towards this creature. One of them hits, one of them misses. Okay. Ha-Kapella, you're starting to go down. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh my god.
Constitution save.
How
number
many times do I have to do this? Cause I'm.
However long it
Oh, wait, what is
Do you
that?
want to know?
Just roll.
Oh,
Just roll good. Just roll good, Raylene.
I'm trying. 13 plus 2, 15.
You've almost got it off.
Okay.
Nice.
It just needs to come over your shoulder and head now.
Okay.
And you still sink.
And
I'm
you're
still
sinking down,
my
and
God.
and your toe hits like a rock in the ground, under the water, and you start to sink down. And you see above you the shimmering of moonlight fading as you sink deeper and deeper.
See, Raylene would be like, "Oh, how fun! Like, I can do this." And Ha-Kapella's like, "No, she's not a water bug."
Lona immediately turns around, and then I see this guy here and this one here, and I'm gonna go for another firebolt.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna go. Except I'm just gonna aim all three of them to this one. If that's okay.
You mean magic missile?
Oh, sorry, magic missile. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Magic missile.
Yep. Magic. Oh no, not magic missile because I've used up all my I can only use my cantrips here. Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna firebolt. I'm just gonna firebolt and just like.
But were you gonna do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you do 2 firebolts.
Yes. And that is 17 plus 5 equals 22.
Yes. Second attack. Roll second attack.
7 plus 5 equals 12.
No, you don't hit.
That doesn't
Roll
hit.
damage.
Alright, damage is 2d6.
Again. Yep, that one. Oh, yeah.
9?
Wow.
That's what we want.
A strange thing is happening to both of them. It's like they're kind of becoming more smoky. Does that make any sense? Like their form.
Transparentish.
Yes. It's like they're becoming transparent. Sully.
Yeah, Sully takes a hop forward and then jabs at this cat. Because he sees that it's going for Tnemrot and he's taking the distraction to come strike at this thing.
Advantage.
Yeah, that's what I was bargaining for.
Hey.
Okay, come on. That is 19.
Yes.
Great. So that is it's 5. Oh, it's 6.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Tnemrot.
I turn straight around.
Too
I hear them.
Oh.
I hear Turan smash the lion, and I hear Sully's. And anyway, I notice that it's right behind me because I could hear it. And I look straight at it, and I poke my fingers right in its eyeballs again, and I sacred flame.
Oh my god.
Okay, go for it.
You go for
Oh
it.
yeah, I like
Straight
You're
for
the master.
it.
Get it.
it. I got a 19.
Wait.
So it only does.
It does. Oh no, it does nothing.
Oh, sorry.
It
You've
misses
absolutely
it.
missed. I've
It moves out of the way, kind of goes half shadowy, and then comes back.
Very cool. Good try.
Okay.
Is that?
And
Still pumped it in my eyeball.
That was really good.
this one jumps into the thing, into the sludge, and goes, and flame
no.
billows
Forgot
out
about
and catches Turan, Sully, and Lona. All of you make a dex saving throw.
Come on, let's do it again.
Oh no.
Choreographed duck.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on,
Give it to me, give it to me.
20!
Woo!
19.
Oh, 11.
You got a bardic inspiration?
Oh, I've got a bardic inspiration, which I'm absolutely going to use. Come on. Plus 3. So 14.
That makes it good enough.
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
I'm just like, wait, I can't go down yet. Ha-Kapella
And then
needs
your
me.
sweat just reflects the fire.
The sweet sound of the kalimba. Spur me on to live.
Yes.
So you all managed to only get half of the blast of it, so you only take 6 points. It would have been 12. Are you still up?
Yeah.
Lona, are you still up? So 6 points.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow. Turan.
You're gonna have to.
Cool.
Well, I'm in the water, sorry. I can't help you.
She comes into vision.
No,
oh no, this
ma'am.
one claws you. Double claw for Nimrod.
No.
Not the
Stop.
claw.
Please.
Oh my goodness. Terrible, terrible rolls.
Yes.
Yay.
Nothing does it.
Nothing. They both
Nothing.
miss. They both miss completely.
That's right.
And she comes into view and says, Turan,
No.
your vow is fulfilled.
Hey.
You don't hear it at all.
Yeah, I'm in the water, man.
And he turns quizzically at her and says, fulfilled? And she says, fulfilled. Third round.
You are the angel demon. It wasn't me this whole time.
His name is Fulfill.
Oh God, I'm not drunk.
Okay,
What are you doing?
we're gonna see.
Oh
You
Goodness.
take some water damage. You take 6.
Oh,
I can do that. Okay, do that.
No.
Okay, 14.
Okay, you still got a bit in you
I've
still.
got quite a bit.
How far away am I from the pipe, from the end of that sewage pipe?
40 feet. 20 feet. You can run and jump in if you want.
are we that close?
Oh no! You still have to go past the. You still have to go past
three
the.
things to go.
Sorry, you have to go through the slippery stuff and then the straight thing.
Yeah.
So you still got 120 feet.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
60 times 2. Yeah, 120 feet.
Yeah. Nah. I'm gonna clench my butt cheeks, and I'm just like, nah. We're all getting out of here alive. And then, boom! I'm gonna firebolt.
Okay.
Cast a firebolt towards my
Just a single this time?
feline friends. Yeah. I'm gonna go single on that one.
Okay.
Oi, number one king!
Number 1! Okay. I'm going to roll a 6-sided dice because who's on the opposite side of that cat?
Me. Yeah.
If I roll a 1 to 4, it hits you.
Oh.
I rolled a 6.
Woo! Nice, bro.
Done. That's
Okay, that's your action. Sully.
Sully reaches into his pocket. I have it!
And does what?
He presents the mold.
You present the mold?
And I say, call him off!
Okay, thank you. Great. Nimrod?
I stop and look at Sully and I just say, what are you doing, Sully?
I don't know that we can last much longer. Right? I don't know.
I turn to the woman and I say in Infernal, we'll give you the mold. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. She holds up a hand and the two creatures stop. They're kind of going in between smoke and physical form constantly now. Turan walks away from you. 2, 3, 4, jumps, 5, and walks towards her.
Break boy.
She approaches and says, throw them.
Don't do it.
All I can hear is water.
Gosh, you're drowning. I don't know. We don't have much left to bargain with.
Just give it to him, Sully. Let's get out of here.
What are you doing with this?
Make a roll.
All right. Chicken gods, let's go. Chicken gods.
What is it?
Critical uno.
1.
Uno.
You take 2 gulps of water. I rolled a 1 and a 2. You take 3 more hit points, and it still isn't off of you yet.
Jeepers. All right.
Here.
Do I slowly hand you like a brick that I found? Or is it cut you in front?
Yeah, Sully just hefts it.
And you've got the other one, Nimrod. You're not throwing yours? Okay.
don't
You
know.
throw it. It goes across. Just a normal athletics roll.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't try to be like clever or like.
It arcs through the air and lands. There's enough. Is there any light in here?
The end.
Is your ring? No,
The
your
ring.
Absolutely in
The
the ground.
only light is from their eyes. It clatters on in front of her, cracks open, and there's some kind of bronzy gleam from where the two sides of the mold crack open. Make another roll, Raylene.
Got this.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Almost
Get it.
there. Chicken girl, chicken ball.
Get it.
19 plus 2 equals 21.
You take it off and you start swimming. You're not at the surface yet,
God damn it.
but you've got it off
I've
you.
got it off so I can swim a little bit
You
better.
can swim, and that was a good roll.
Okay.
You can make an athletics roll now.
Come on.
I'm sorry, you're not.
Two
not
plus
okay,
four.
fine. Okay, thank you. What are you guys doing?
I'm going towards them. I'm running.
Okay, sorry. And he stands behind her.
What to run?
Perception rolls, guys. Lona, Sully, Tnemrot. Perception rolls.
20.
3.
13.
5.
Okay,
Just taking the time.
It's
just to
really-
double check. It's 5.
5.
Tnemrot, you've also got dark vision. So even with just the light from their eyes, it's enough for you to have to see pretty well. The thing that when the mold cracks open, the
Because you're kind of there. Sorry.
the bronze thing in between it is a town guard's insignia. The kind that you wear, but yours isn't made out of bronze usually. And yeah, she leans down, picks it up. What are you guys doing?
I slowly walk backwards in an infernal. I say, "You have what you wanted. Now leave us alone." As I start to back myself up to my friends.
Okay. Lona?
Yeah, I'm just like looking at these two, and I'm just slowly taking their cue, and I'm like, "Is that Turan over there?"
Yeah, I'm gonna dress. I mean, I know I'm not there, so I can't really see it, but
What's he doing over there? But I keep moving as well.
You start moving. And Sully?
Yep. Same thing. He's confused. He said, Turan, are you with us? Or no?
Oh no. Yay, no. Thumbs up, I
Yay.
guess. Thumbs
Oi.
over, no.
He says,
Yeah.
our time together is finished. We will meet again someday, perhaps.
Are you two together? Luna calls out into the darkness.
She picks up the mold, and the two of them walk away.
Wow.
Make an athletics roll.
wait, I can't. I don't even have space to react to this because I can't see it. Okay. 17 plus 2.
19.
I do the Little Mermaid hair flip. Okay. And I'm gonna go to wherever I thought the rocks were.
And you're there.
Oh, God.
Against the rocks, spitting, spewing water.
I look around.
Man.
Yikes.
Everyone.
The rest of you?
Sully.
Run.
Yeah.
I'm running.
So running.
Running.
Having these two hobble to the.
Did anyone see where Ha-Kapella went?
She went ahead. We'll meet her there. Can you see the light?
Kind of. And I was like, yeah.
Did she jump?
From here.
Well, I can't see her.
Only crazy people would jump from up it.
Do we get to the end?
You get to the end.
Where is she?
Ha-Kapella?
Ha-Kapella!
I can hear her. I can hear her.
Let's go. Chicken gods, is that you?
We look down. Do we see her?
Yeah, she's clinging to a rock below you, bedraggled
Goodness
and
gracious.
Are you okay?
I've never been better.
Nice.
Did you kill them?
No.
No.
Oh,
Should we come down to you?
please.
Okay.
I'm
you were
cold,
Looking around for like a ladder
wet, and cold.
Is there
I'm cold and
or
wet.
something. Down a wall.
I love the idea that someone would have left a ladder for you.
Just like those middle ones.
Because they have.
Oh! Yeah! Oh.
This
The
is
maintenance workers.
this is one, but it is concealed. I should have made you do an investigation, but it is a concealed one. This is one of the exits that they use. So there is a ladder which has been painted to be like to kind of blend in with the rock face,
I didn't have to jump.
and it kind of finishes on a fairly level bit of rock that Ha-Kapella is near.
That feels like a spit in my face.
Guys, I can't believe this, but I think I found our ladder.
Oh wow, that's quite hard to spot.
It's a, yeah, and I was like, oh, and it reaches.
That's a good find.
stealthy creature?
Yeah, right?
Well, let's
would-
climb down it. What are you gonna say?
No, just pretty much that.
Stealthy creature?
It takes a duplicitous man to find a ladder like that.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a duplicitous. I'm a duplicitous.
We climb down.
Okay, you climb down, and you find yourself on this kind of little rocky shelf. Ha-Kapella is clinging to it.
Hey, yeah, come on, up you go. Yeah, up you go.
Ha-Kapella, we have some bad news. Duran left with the pretty lady.
And Sully gave away the only thing that we had.
Not quite. I opened my opened my coat.
Whoa,
that I
now's not the
possibly
time.
wear.
Yeah.
And
Good
inside I have the encasing that holds one of the medallions. And I saw her. When she opened it, it was a town guard emblem in bronze.
I'm sorry, are we gonna brush past the fact that Tehran is...
Yes, we are. Because you weren't there. We already dealt with it.
Wait,
I'm just kidding. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
He kind of floated the other way.
He was with them the whole time, Ha-Kapella. He was never with us.
I never liked his face anyway.
we were gonna have kebabs.
Anyway, I crack open the emblem. Look at this.
Oh, that's
It's
pretty.
not singing, but it's shining.
No,
It looks
I
just like
appreciated
our
the
one.
production.
It's a town guard emblem from bronze.
What would they want with a town guard emblem?
Have you got the letter?
Pause for a moment. Sully definitely knows this piece of information. I think that I'm about to give. I'm pretty sure it's very likely that Lona and Ha-Kapella do, but Tnemrot would not. The Indigo Guard wear bronze emblems. So they have their indigo capes, and it's fastened with a bronze insignia.
Okay, yeah. Sully's like, they're not town guard badges. They're indigo guard badges.
What were they doing in Nosru's office? Is it area?
It's that guy I don't like, innit? He broke down here. He's working with them. I knew I didn't like his face.
Look, I think you're referring to Henos, and I'm...
Heinous, that's his name.
No.
Heinous.
Okay, well, truly, actually, I'm not prepared to rule anyone out. That letter.
They're blessing them, right?
Yes, they're...
Cursing them.
They're cursing the metal.
Is this from the Dead Come Alive Again
Yes.
Yes.
case?
In the letter that the candle maker, let's all go back into the past. The candle maker.
Yes.
And then there was the
Dominic?
bronze.
Yes.
Dominic?
And they were trying to put a spell on the bronze to
Yes.
make people either come alive again.
Yes.
And weaponize.
And there was some beeswax. I'm confused.
There was a hexagon in that room. This is tied to the Zakron cult. the dead come alive again. We know that they were trying to transfer this magic onto metal.
Yes.
And it looks like their ultimate goal is to put it on.
Bronze.
Indigo.
That's why they
guards.
had the bronze, because of the indigo guard badges.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are they
shit.
trying to control the indigo guards?
Yes,
They're
to
trying to
get to the
infiltrate-
queen.
They're trying to infiltrate because they failed to get to Queen Aletta, and now they're in the Indigo Guards. We gotta go to Penray.
How? We're on this block in the ocean.
We're literally in the
We
middle
went
of the
the
ocean.
wrong way.
How do we
Can we look around and
Can we make a quick perception of what we can
get
see?
off this?
And that's what we'll for today.
We're in the ocean.
I can't swim.
Hey, good one, guys. Do you know what? It was just as well that you managed to talk your way out because, I mean, single-digit hit points.
Yeah.
Oh,
How many hit points are you on,
I'm
Lona?
really on one.
You're on. You're on one.
I'm on one. If for one more battle, I would have died.
We should take a short rest.
And
Good call.
And Raylene, what did you? How did you feel about that water experience?
I hated that. I'm a Pisces. I love the water. And I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. Ha-Kapella's not that though. And I didn't realize that the armor thing was a rule.
Could see you
I was
drowning.
like,
Swimming.
yay, swimming in D&D, that's gonna be fun. And I'm like, nope,
Oh, you're
nope.
right. I'm about to float.
Apparently, no.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we took a loss, really. Like, we haven't lost many times.
Big
Injured
stone.
and
was
yeah,
a
we did
big
lose
L.
today.
We lost, yeah.
And
We're
that
all
was,
alive.
Demon child.
You're resisting that.
Be gone!
That 20 to resist. It's like,
That was
yeah,
pretty
you're not
cool.
gonna get it.
Hey, great. That was fun. Thanks, guys. And thanks for
Shot team.
joining us today. So before we say goodbye, there's a couple of things to say. First of all, as we said at the break, our good friend Alex, who makes all of our minis and terrain, is open for commission. So hey, if you want some cool minis and some terrain made for you, give him a message. You'll see that his Instagram is on the screen now. Give him a message. The other thing to mention is that next week we have a guest joining us. Yeah.
oh,
Adriana, who's also known as Adriosa Gaming, is a very experienced D&D streamer. She also does video game streaming, and she's joining us. She plays in a quite a big D&D live stream called GaryCon Live. It's a star-studded cast, and they're on the weekend. And she is with us as a guest player next weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, she is great. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. So I don't think there's anything else that we need to mention other than subscribers. Thanks so much.
Love you, subscribers.
It's really pleasing that over the last handful of weeks, our subscribers have actually, I think they've tripled within the last month, which is very, very encouraging. Thank you so much. And to our Patreons, so wonderful to have our Patreons
Love
on
you,
board with us.
Patreons.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. And if you have time, we'd really love it if you went over to the YouTube channel and hit that with a like and a subscribe as well.
yeah, check it out. Check us out.
Share it with your friends, guys.
Get amongst it.
And your enemies. And that's the last thing, thanks, Raylene, that we need to mention is to get amongst it.
Get amongst it, yeah.
It's great that you've joined us now. Get together with some friends, family members, your mom and dad, your brothers and sisters, your neighbors, whatever, who you're studying. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
And then tell us about it. Cause it'd be cool. We want to know.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Put a pick up, link us in.
Yay!
Okay,
if you
see
can.
you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take mate.